Welcome everybody to the Ruckus room.
Jojo!
Yay! Welcome back everybody. Due to some technical difficulties, we have started a little later than expected. Thank you for your patience. None of you. It's okay.
Thanks for your belated patience.
Yeah.
In the VOD.
In the VOD.
What's
yeah.
up? You didn't have to wait for this.
I must return.
You're
I have to get my
smart.
food. I'll be right back in 5 seconds.
Oh God!
Due to some technical difficulties.
Due to some gastrointestinal difficulties, we will now be waiting for food.
So, last we had left off, you guys had just finished a terrible combat.
I still see Anakin Skywalker.
He's here?
No.
Oh, you still.
But I still see him.
Chris's chat as a mod is broken.
Nice.
So
I'll never forget.
the last
Because I
time
won't
we
be
left
allowed
off,
to.
you all had this terrible combat. Unfortunately, Callan was killed in the process. Terrible fire, a pit of flame engulfing him due to Goligar's miscalculation. Thomas, I mean, yeah.
Listen, he was dead
sealed the
before
deal.
that. I just didn't know.
Yeah, now you will take the blame for the rest of you.
Yes.
And with solace and sorrow, you made your way back to the main road. Coming
I don't know.
up
No.
to the main road, you heard this thunderous sound of marching coming upon a large hoofed creature and an army following by it. An enormous ram and the dwarf captain who seems to be riding it on its side saddle. The cold winter air cutting through you all on your way back home. And if I remember correctly, when the sentry asked exactly what happened with the plume of smoke, you did not tell the truth.
I didn't say anything. I asked why we lied.
Because I didn't know who they were.
I had 0 interactions.
So,
And I lied for us.
I lied because I didn't know who they were. And from
I
my experience,
went,
everybody who
these
looks
guys are-
scary is scary in this world right now.
It's our army.
as you are all traveling back to Heinol, you take a look down at the contingent, looking back and forth, trailing. Actually, who's driving? Oh, who's actually waiting in the back?
Oh, that'd be me.
Goligar, laying in the back.
So yeah, Mater Ursus. Woo, Pathfinder.
Yeah, Pathfinder. Yes.
I can still see people talking. I just always see Anakin.
Waiting. As you're sort of taking your time in the back, you are awash with guilt and frustration and confusion. And in your moments, just kind of gazing out behind your guys' cart, you see in the distance, well, what do you have, Mort?
So, tallish, humanoid-looking figure, platinum, icy blue hair braided, some fine scholarly robes embroidered with gold leafing. A mishmash of weapons and shield upon my back, and a large sack, and walking beside him is another bipedal figure, fully armored in hide mail, and a helmet covering his face.
I don't see this. That's you.
Yeah, I take it they're coming our way?
Yeah, they seem to be trailing behind the army a little bit.
Oh, that's a weird
Growing
sight. How far away are they?
They're about 100 feet back. Not too far, not too close.
We seem to have someone a bit behind us. It's been a
Yes,
day.
there are
not
plenty of
even-
people behind us. They're just I don't know. Pass me another blanket. Another blanket. Give me, please. Thank you. Big one, human. I want a human one. I don't want a gnome one. I want a human blanket, please. Please.
Fine.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Just
As
wrap myself up while I have the straps for the horse. I don't even look behind us. I'm just.
the cold is really ripping through you, Pip. Your small bodies,
Especially because I'm none of my things
to maintain its warmth. Yeah, you missing out all of
my stuff
all
burned
of
in
your
a fire.
stuff.
Wow.
Your
Sucker my winter
alchemist fires, your acids, all destroyed in the pit. The notorious burn pit.
Just look at my notebook.
So the day slowly goes along, and when you all begin to get into eyesight of Heinel, you all hear as trumpets begin to blare and drums begin to play, boom, 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 kind of an announcement, seemingly of their arrival.
Just some fanfare. Don't worry. They're not attacking anyone.
As you all,
I'm not doing nothing about that if they are.
as you all are coming into town, you see, as you pass by, a particularly large tree with a man dangling by the neck. It seems he's a few days old now, but you recognize the figure to be blind. A wretched sort of emblem to ward off any other would-be invaders.
He's just hanging out.
That's a what?
He's just hanging out.
Huh. Yeah.
So,
I didn't think they'd hang him up on like a tree or something. Jeez.
I sense a message.
Yeah, I guess so.
Bit barbaric, but sends a message.
Very barbaric.
you make your way into town, or into the small village, and as the fanfare is going off, you see a lot of the people stepping out. You see Sophia and the clergyman and the blacksmith. They've all sort of come out and they're looking around. You know, what's going on? What's the deal? And Sophia actually, she goes to approach first. She seems to have, in your absence, donned some sort of sash. You would have recognized it as something the mayor would have worn while still in office here. And as the small brigade enters the village, they circle around the little town square, and you see the man who steps out from his little sidecar, the dwarfish figure with the large mohawk white plume off of his helmet and the nose guard, with his large gray white beard. He raises an arm and drops it, and the fanfare stops.
Let's not disturb them. They're probably going to have a big conversation.
Oh, I don't know. I want nothing to do with that. I want to sleep.
I want to just go home.
I want to see while they're here.
Here,
Deal with.
people of Heinel, your prosper has been seen, and as a newfound settlement after the 20 years of allowance, we have come to collect the able-bodied men for the coming war in the spring. We have come with census, and we have come...
I stealth into the nearest bush.
Yeah. As you dive into the bush, I go, you might want to hide.
As soon as I do that, I am already gone.
You might want to hide.
Yeah, you can roll, I guess, roll stealth, might as well.
Oh yeah, got it. That's a 24.
You might want to hide.
You do a Bugs Bunny nosedive off the side of the cart directly into a bush.
Where'd he go?
like a cartoon character.
Where'd he go?
Just instantaneous.
Yep.
And as the
He's hiding?
as the dwarf is calling out,
I just
anybody who has it can roll a knowledge nobility.
All the knowledge. Not great. 10.
Oh,
Yeah. He's not one.
You have a card.
This
I have
definitely isn't
22.
one of the major players. Probably
We only
he's
moved 10
probably
feet
of noble caste.
Card standard speed is 30.
But it's hard to tell. You wouldn't know. You don't know his name. So
Some noble that can run an army. Okay, all right.
so
He's collecting people, though.
He calls out as he is handed a piece of parchment and unravels it, and he calls out a few names. Sorik, Aver, Silman, what was your...
Lake.
Oh yeah, Silman Lake. And I can't remember your last name. Wow.
Beatrice.
Yeah. Golagar Dietrich, Callan Dietrich.
Yeah.
He calls out another...
You might want to.
He calls out a list of names, of course, including your own. And he says, in finality, we will be here for a day's time to collect names and to head and gather supplies for the travel back. In that time, I ask that you all, brave men who have been called upon for these dangerous times, to come forth, and you will be given your notice to arrive at Heldrick in 2 months' time.
If we don't return to port, to the town, they might report you as missing due to the other complications we're working on, right?
That makes sense.
That, or we could just lie, and I could say that you and you perished with your brother, and yeah, as well as Silman.
He also perished in the woods.
I could just lie.
As well, he goes on to say, in addition, any young individuals who have shown capabilities for the arcane arts, capabilities of divinity, shall present themselves as such and be presented for their marking and subsequent invitation to the college. In the meantime, we bring a handful of supplies to assist you in your difficult winter. And as he says this, a cart has been brought along, and there's this, you can see in the back of it what appears to be a handful of raw materials, some iron, and some grain, it seems, just some additional supplies to help out the locals here for the time, the long winters. So, anyhow, he seems to sort of dismiss everybody, and that seems to be all that he says.
I'm gonna start going to my house outside of town.
Kind of like lean.
Still stealthy the whole way.
Lean back through like the cart. I guess it's just an open Oregon Trail cart anyway. Just look back. I could tell them, but I'm not great at lying. Just going to be honest with you. I've never been very good at cheating tests anyway. I'm just too good at tests.
Well, you do it too late. I'm not in a position.
You hear this rabble as you are making your way into the little village. You've heard about it on your travels. You'd asked around, and it seemed this is probably the farthest north settlement that there is. And you've heard tale of some strangities happening to the north, as though this is a between place for something more interesting. But it seems to be a lovely little place to set up shop and start explaining the benefits of your...
In fact, there's one hanging from a rope right there.
Hey, look, you see, why waste yourself a nice good body when you can use it in Mortimer's magic shop?
Dinkelbear's Cooks, that's disgusting.
So, you are making your way in.
Yeah, it falls right off the noose too, because all the fucking flesh comes off.
Since I'm not exactly under duress, would I be allowed to take a 10 on myself to just kind of hide underneath the blankets and whatnot from the guards
and the armor?
Yeah, I kind of pass him the blanket back and just hide yourself there. I'm gonna go and maybe try and say
would
something.
I be able to just take a 10 on that since it's not like, oh god, we gotta hide?
Nah, the only reason why I'd say no is because the army is they're everywhere. They're all around.
Alright, I'll roll.
Natural 1!
Ooh, it's
No.
better than a 10.
There's a 1 in there.
19.
19. Yeah, you kind of crawl. You take a look. It's like, is anybody peeking?
Just make sure my log isn't wrapped on me, so it can just sit in the back as an item.
Yep.
And then just
you crawl your way under the cart, sort of underclinging it.
There's a 10-foot log there. That's a weird weapon for a gnome.
Oh, it's the
your
log.
It's your tent pole.
It's
the middle.
It's
bit.
to be it's my sitting log.
Yes, I.
For when I
Sit
need
on
to
it.
sit down. And my butt.
That's why it has a skull. Blood.
That's for decoration.
yeah.
I like to feel important.
Cool.
But you hide yourselves away. Silman, you do make your way over to your father's place. It seems as though, as you're all looking around, that the guards are going up to all the individuals. They've sort of set up a line, and a handful are going directly to the inn. And a little tent area seems to be getting set up as a bunch of men are cutting down trees and making sort of a open area.
I'll hop off the cart into the snow.
Yeah, how deep is the snow right now?
It's not too deep right now.
Okay.
It has snowed a little bit more overnight. It would be up to your ankles.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, I'll walk up to the captain of the guard and to what's her name?
Farewell?
Is that her name?
I think so.
The
Oria?
Oria, the
I've been
American
saying
daughter.
Sophia.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
There we
hell
go.
I was talking
Yeah.
about.
That's Oria.
They're all over the
right.
I
place.
knew it.
It's in here.
I had it written down in my notes. We're good.
He said Sophia, and I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is.
Yeah.
Oria.
Sophia.
Okay.
Where does Sophia come from?
Sophia.
Another NPC you made, maybe?
And I'll walk up to them and just be like, very tidings.
How
Hi.
are you? It's been so long.
They're all dead.
I don't know how to put this lightly. And this might be important for you too, sir. As I kind of gesture to the.
You walk up. You see the dwarf and the dwarven commander. He's walked off and he's talking to her and he looks over. And who might you
Your mom's gonna think.
I'm Pippi Diamondpast. I'm a scholar from the capital. Came here for the archaeology and for my own personal reasons. I've come here for a thesis.
I don't think you're gonna get the chance anymore.
Either way, I made some friends with the locals and was helping them with their plight on these bandits. And we had a bad encounter. You heard of that fire?
We saw it on the way. We have scouts going to it now.
Yes. Well, you might find some bodies in that fire. Unfortunately, it was bandits doing it. We had been attacked, trapped, and unfortunately,
He seems a little confused. This was not on the... Yeah. But you go on.
I was the only survivor. Just gonna make a
What?
roll on that one.
Yeah, what a time for a...
19.
I thought that was
really
a natural 20 for me.
No. It's a
way.
15. It's a 15.
19.
No, it's a 19.
He lied as easily as
19,
he
you bluff.
breathed.
As I say, I'm the only survivor. And I
19
just kind of,
total?
and I kind of just put my hand in my head.
Hey, what's this?
Hey, that's sus.
We didn't even take care of the bandit leader. They're still out there.
He seems...
Is that like peek my eye at him?
His face doesn't move as he looks over to the man beside him.
This is not gonna go
he
well when they
calls
don't
out.
find a
I
halfling
didn't
corpse.
say who I was traveling with.
No,
I didn't
that's
say any
true.
names. I didn't say, oh, those guys you're looking for are dead.
And these
I said
individuals
that.
were from this village.
Yes.
What are their names so we can remove them from the census?
Chris Farley.
That's kind of just like gesture. I keep my hand in my head and I gesture to Oria. I'm just like,
apologies. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
You should have.
She seems distraught, like totally shattered. She's oh no!
Don't do it again.
Bro, will think. Boys. She looks over and she says the names of the three as their.
My things went with them too. Partially my fault.
I pushed a horse into a hole.
What were the details of this event? You were attacked.
We were coaxed into a pitfall Not all of us, but it was enough. All the terrible fighting happened inside of that pit, and then
That's accurate.
and then my tools, they fell in, and I'm an alchemist, you see. Well, you know.
Quite an extraordinary
Explode
event, but
horses.
bandits are the norm around these sorts of parts. That you dealt with them was reasonable.
They're still around. If your men see any, they have a tattoo. This one, and I pull out my notebook and open it. No, I don't know.
This one right here.
No,
I orchestrated the whole thing.
this one.
It's not-
It's this one.
Anyone that has this shit
Yeah.
kills
Killed on sight. Kill them. If you see this on this spot in their arm, right here, this one. Do you see it?
identical.
Wait,
Please
why,
take in the details.
why are you pulling your
It's
sword?
not
out? What
the
are you
job
doing?
of the Royal Military to police these sorts of small affairs.
Yes,
That's
I'm aware.
fucked up.
I'm aware. It's just if your people encounter them on your
What's this?
trek.
Bandits are killing people in the village? That's not my
This
problem.
will be
That's my butt.
taken into consideration.
It hurts. Hurts everyone.
He seems to, he's almost dismissive at this point.
Yeah.
He goes back to his guards.
Yeah. I'll turn to Orion and I'll be like, look, I'm
So
sorry.
you walk out and you're just
She
Hi, guys.
she is again like
Yeah.
really, these are people she grew up with.
Totally.
She's totally distraught.
I'm sorry. Look, there's something I have to show you, but I need you to keep it a secret. Come with me, and I'll bring her to the cart,
Huh, you're dead
and
too.
I'll just like lift up the sheet to reveal him sobbing.
weeping orc.
crying orc.
She goes. There is a large mixture of emotions that go
And I just go-
across her face. She goes.
It's like, well, I guess they're fugitives now.
Like, why did you do this?
Why did you
Oh,
go vegan?
I can't believe you done this.
I'm sure most people could figure out why I'm doing this. But they think I'm dead.
No, they don't know.
Exactly, they think I'm... Oh, no,
No,
that's,
they,
that's true.
nobody in the village knows.
Yeah,
That's
nobody
the whole
really
point.
knows.
Silman is also alive.
At least you think he is. No.
I saw.
You hear that from me? You at least think he is.
From the snow, yeah.
Just poke my head out, go fast.
I thought this halfling body just out of the way. It has my knife in his neck. Weird.
Callan is truly dead. Then we need to give them time to rest. We're hoping to
roleplay,
sneak
you're
them
crying.
into- We're hoping to sneak them into town. Give them a bit of time to recuperate from
Two
terrible
types of tears in the situation.
I-
You're doing both.
I only lied about these two's deaths. Everything was true. Beyond that, Callan is gone. These bandits there, they weren't prepared for us.
There is a swath of things she is going through,
Yeah.
and she seems to settle on frustration. Like
Nice.
the whole it's just all too much for her, and she's.
I'll
Don't
get.
approve of lying, especially not to Royal Military.
I won't give them any proof. Don't worry.
I'm going to kill them all.
Just like they said, they're striking them off the record now. We just need time. The army will pass through. I gave them a place to meet, so once they're gone, they're gone.
Okay.
And they will find bodies in that, well, bones, maybe.
Please, charred statues?
She is.
They won't have reason to question.
Guarantee you there's nothing left anymore.
Complete. She is
Horse
very again. She can't seem to quite calculate in her head how this is all going to go over well, but
Nothing's good.
she
not
seems
good.
to nod and well,
It's been
we'll
a
see.
stressful few days.
Sure.
Might be a stressful few more, but We'll be fine. We will be okay. Sorry to stress you with this, but I thought you might be the one to need to know, if anything.
Hard-induced heart.
Well, Brother Bear.
Oh boy.
She nods as she turns and she goes, well, I have hosts. Well, I have people to host.
I have hosts.
Good.
People come into my house and they're becoming hosts.
She nods to you and she goes off to continue making a raid.
One of the funniest things I've ever.
God damn it.
I have
Golgar.
hosts. Starts bawling loudly.
Is that Colt Croyn?
Yes!
Shut up!
It's also very emotional. Leave it alone. Anyway.
It's fine. It's where I put my children.
I know it's hard. And this is even a harder request, but you can't see your mother until this army is gone. I'm sorry, but you can't. If you see her, word will spread that you're alive, and they will take you. Now, it might only be a few days, I think. I'm sorry.
Sounds like the group's changing their names.
I don't know what else to say.
Just leave me here and then I'll be fine after some time.
Look, I'm gonna go.
Pushes him into the snow.
I'm gonna go move the cart towards Silman's place, so it's a bit away from all of this.
No, he died in town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
The hope of
Anyway.
get into my
so I'm gonna get onto the cart, and I'm gonna move the cart to Silman's, like his house. As I'm going by, I look at you. Ooh.
Hello!
Are you? You're not part of the.
I heard you had corpses.
though. I'm a medicine man. Do you know where the inn is? It's cold and I want to sleep.
It's that one right there.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome. Why is a medicine man traveling in winter?
Good, gotta travel sometime. Going around.
I don't have time for
It's
this.
not a lot
Please tell
of
me.
good. Well, I mean, I guess people do get sick in the winter more often.
I'm more of a year-round traveling thing.
Did you bring
For a
any?
while.
I might want to talk to you later. I'm an alchemist.
Ah, wonderful. The name's Mortimer.
Mortimer, nice to meet you. I'm Pabidni Navivinus.
Ah, very good.
From the capital. The scholar of sorts.
Morty.
We'll speak soon. I just need to go deal with an affair. Mine, not with a woman. I don't do that kind of thing.
All right.
Too focused on my studies. Thank you for asking.
Well,
Anyway,
wonderful.
goodbye.
Come on, Bruce, we're going to the inn.
The quiet man stumbles forward slowly, but seems, other than that, quite normal.
And they're probably tired and cold. And I'll just go off to Silman's house and park the cart away from everything and kind of put it in some of the bushes and like shake some snow onto it and okay.
Mortimer, as you sort of make your way over to the small ramshackle inn, you notice that as you are walking by a couple of
stoking the fire.
Military individuals. You've been following them for a couple of days. They've already asked you.
Actually, I
a few
wouldn't be
questions
stoking the fire. You would
and,
come
sort
into
of
a
what
dark,
you're about.
cold house.
Have you told them exactly what you're doing?
And I'd be
or-
sitting there
Traveling medicine man.
in my ball
Fair.
of
About it.
clothes.
Yeah, you make your way into the small inn that's already kind
I'm
of
broke
crowded.
right now, 'cause I'm
You
not
see
gonna
a couple
I'm
of
gonna
what you
freak
assume to be locals,
I don't expect you guys.
as well as a lot of military. As you see, a large orc woman. Everyone in the small inn is kind of taken aback at first, but as she starts serving them ale and smiling at them, her big tusky grin, they all just and sit down. The dwarves of the military seem a little bit more ireful, giving very dirty looks. But you enter, and
And they get
hello!
weird.
What can I get for you?
Oh, I would love a room and a meal, please.
Certainly, just a moment. As she's seemed fairly busy. She passes out drinks and so on and so forth. You're sort of grabbed and shown to one of the handful of rooms that are in this place. It's small, it's shoddy, a small hay bale bed with a feather pillow, and it's not the worst, it's not the best.
Could be less.
And what would you like to do in the meantime? Just set up your things and have a little bit of meal.
Things up.
Yeah, very smelly.
But yeah, I'll just like go down. Go down. I'm just gonna go downstairs. Find a little table to sit at.
Oh, it's one floor.
All right.
Yeah, it's.
I'll find a table to sit at.
Yeah.
Like squeeze on in like with other people. Like hello there, don't mind me. I'm just gonna do my crosswords while I wait.
You sit with a couple of the guards who you've more or less talked to during this time, and they joke about your quiet friend and so on and so forth.
Doesn't talk much since the accident.
Yeah.
It's true.
He lost his tongue.
It was truly unfortunate when I cut his
In the
tongue out.
meantime, the three of you have made your way into.
So they knock on the door.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably wouldn't knock. I'd probably just be like, okay, we're good. I'm gonna go sit down.
The house is
I'm
dark.
gonna make some tea. I'm gonna make some tea.
The door's locked.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. I lock it.
Who's there?
What? Wait, you're inside? Fimmin, it's me. Fimmin. Panas.
Oh, it's you guys.
How could you not recognize me by my voice?
I thought I did. That's why I checked.
Okay, I have a very grating voice.
Yes, I don't know. Maybe crazy swamp monsters are coming through. I saw some weird stuff.
All right. I need some tea, and I need to warm up.
I'm gonna warn you, it's not warm in here.
Why?
No
Oh,
lights. No.
There's no fire?
Oh, it's dark.
Why? No, they'll think that I am staying here.
Now I can do that then.
Yes.
Before I could.
That makes sense. I guess that's a good way to disguise yourself, is to make yourself look more dead. I told them that you and the
I'm
others
dead?
are
What?
dead. Yes.
Oh.
I lied to them, and they believe me, I think. They said they're taking you off the record.
Smart.
So just lay low for a few days until they're gone.
I need to come up with a new name.
I
will ponder on this.
Manso.
Anyway,
Lemon.
I'm making some tea. Oh my god.
I switched the G's around.
You all sort of gather in the small hut as you set up a
Start the
fire.
fire, set everything up, make it all.
Now I'll continue to softly weep for another couple hours underneath all of those blankets and such.
Well, this is the most
the
awkward
No,
experience.
no. He said in the blankets. Are you still in? Do you stay in the cart?
Yes.
He's in the cart still. He's outside in the cart, silently weeping.
The cold.
I would lean out the window.
Higher low.
I hit the
come
cart. I hit
inside.
the cart a little bit, not well, but I hit the cart.
Hello.
You can come inside.
Hi.
Please
How
stop
are you?
crying.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
You can
It's
come.
100%. There's ninjas
It's warm in here. There's no mooses, nieces.
The army. Good thing we brought this scouting clan from the ninja tribes up north to capture any rogue elements. Night vision goggle. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of like
Roll it
special
up.
forces.
As you're getting up to get out of the cart.
I'm looking out the window, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You both would notice as a pair of people from the army, it seems, are coming to check on the house.
There's men here. They're here.
Back
followed
from
you.
hiding.
There's army men.
Okay, let me talk to them.
I need to
It's
hide.
like having.
Oh my god.
I'll re-roll.
I just sat down, and I'm in such bliss.
Natural 20 on that re-stealth. Oh yeah, because I
Yeah.
broke stealth like.
You hear though.
Ooh,
Hello?
natural 19 on my stealth.
Hello.
Hello.
We're here to check homes.
Oh sure, here.
Oh, I'm already hiding.
Yeah, again. Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
Hey, did you hear?
Hi. Not. Sorry, I know it sounds like I say hide. It's the accent.
As the pair approach. Perfect. 27. Where do you hide?
any door I can close. like a closet or a pantry or behind the
Oh, yeah,
fire pit door.
You're small.
I am small. I can hide in a lot of cramped little spaces.
you.
And I'm sure I have plenty of hiding places from my
In the
days as a
in the
child.
lazy Susan. You sit, spin.
Exactly.
Sure, you hide in the lazy Susan that's there that he used to keep his bread in.
That's where I used to hide as a kid.
You would hide in the lazy Susan. And
I think I didn't hit that growth spurt he said I'd hit.
I'm adopted.
What?
As the pair come up, you.
Oh, hello. Yes.
You hear one of them say,
Oh my God.
Who
Good.
who was that weeping?
Oh, that was me. All my friends. I mentioned to the captain all my friends. They passed away.
Oh, my friends are dead.
Okay, I got a 15. My friends passed away in that fire you saw. This is the first cup of warm drink that I can have since I died.
They sort of look at you funny, but they don't seem to mention it. Looking, sweating. That tea must be really hot. You're like sweating.
Yes, I cranked the heat.
So they
just crawled out of the
in,
fireplace.
And they basically tell you they're going to be coming inside to search the dogs.
Come on in. Would you like some tea or some coffee, something?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
You're fine. You're outside.
We've been marching for days and the war's been.
That's what
rough.
I'm doing.
Oh,
Do you have anything interesting out these parts?
Yes.
And then it won't work.
Yes.
One of them goes and
Did I
literally
cry?
just goes to the table and he sits right down.
Yeah.
They seem more trodden.
And it seems like if I be hospitable, they won't actually search. So I'm like, oh yes, oh of course, yes, plenty of stories I can tell you. Let me start to jest you with some interesting tales.
Like how my friends
Like
die.
brew these teas. Oh, we have things like these odd spider things that I think they're called chokers or something. They're out in the trees. They're terrifying things.
They look to each other. They're probably their early 20s, so they're young and,
Yeah.
and kind of blowhards as they look.
Do you two drink at all? Little.
was young.
Does the sun set in the east?
Oh well, I know. Oh, might have to slip the old hand a little bit.
As they both laugh and they know. Hey, I like you. What's your name?
Oh, Pibidney, Navinpanas. I'm from the capital. Scholar.
Oh. Yeah, we saw you talking to the general. What's the say on that?
Oh, I mentioned, this is that fire took my companion.
Yeah, I mean,
As I like.
terrible thing when you got to scratch a name off the census.
Yes.
The worst part is you don't know where I'm hiding.
And it's just these bandits there. Terrifying, smart, and scheming. Ugh.
Oh, it must be terrible out these ways.
Out of the frontier, you know how it is.
Oh,
People just trying to make it their own, and sometimes that their own is different rules entirely.
you never know.
Here's your tea, boss.
Oh, thank you very much.
Sip in there,
You live here?
Yes, used to be my friend's father's. And from what I heard, he'd passed away. Now it's, I guess, free use. For me, at least.
Fruce.
Bruce?
And they died. On record.
Yes.
Garrick.
I go back to just brewing up more
Do
tea.
you remember how my mum tried to tell them I was dead? It was a riot. Yeah, I hid in the shit in the outhouse for days. Still got me. You never know with these things.
Oh,
It's just funny.
those stories, they're good,
Oh,
aren't they?
wild.
They're good stories.
Don't make me hurt these men.
So, they seem to be still. They're sipping their tea, but they're very clearly
You want something to eat.
No.
You want something to eat.
not paying attention to you as much.
You want something to eat, you
They're
two.
looking around.
You must be starving, ravished.
I'll get you to roll another bluff here.
Can I roll a diplomacy?
Sure, yeah.
Yes!
Okay,
Just
I'll give
please
that one
stop
to you.
talking about it.
Shut the fuck up.
Not good.
Oh,
13.
13, okay.
Just get some.
They see him. Yeah, they sort of look at you.
Must be famished. Oh my. Starving.
Oh, you know we are, right there? Yeah! As they both laugh, and they seem as though they're going to be staying for some time.
It's a good thing I'm sitting.
I'm gonna go into the pantry and open up the Lazy Susan and see the thing, and I'll be like,
My face!
no! Out of bread. Shoot. Guess I'm making stew. As I go over to another. Oh, there's plenty of potatoes. Good.
The afternoon goes more or less on and off like
You are
this.
gonna
Yeah, you can.
I don't make some good food. That's a 7.
What?
Under a bunch of blankets.
No, not good.
You won't
I make
die,
some stew.
but you'll
It's
be
not
cold.
They seem to they drain they seem to have it, but they don't seem very like they're bothered by it. They seem to be laughing amongst themselves, almost not paying attention to you. They spill, they have drank,
Yeah.
they're general
Just trying to
ruffians.
I'm
Yes.
just trying to, play the good part, make sure they're happy. As long as they're smiling, I'm smiling. Every now and then, I'm like, another drink for you. Want me to make a run into the inn? Maybe.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh
they
my
don't
god,
pay
shut up.
as the day sort of comes to it, slowly goes on. And Mortimer, is there anything else that you do as the day is going? As this is all going on, you do your work crosswords.
No, not today. Tomorrow the workshop begins.
Of course.
That is a horrifying sentence to say. Tomorrow the workshop begins.
The pair seem to stay for the majority of the day, and eventually make their leave. They make a little bit of a mess, leaving. They get up and the chair falls over. They pat you on the back. We like you. We'll be back tomorrow. No, you can tell us more stories.
Great.
Oh, it's a good thing there's going to be a tragic house
Nice.
fire.
That's good. How much more days are they here for? Fuck.
I wait until I can't hear them anymore.
There is there's a little bit of an echo as you're watching them go. Bye-bye.
Hey, see you later. You can start crying again. Don't bastard.
Don't cry ever again. Get your green ass in this hut right now.
Oh, that was stressful.
This is not a joke.
I'm going to bed.
Also, you can, in your time being there with them, you can roll a sense motive.
No.
It does. Just keep getting lower.
Total?
Yeah.
5.
Nice.
5.
Dude, we have the same sense of motive.
Oh, they just seem like they're having fun.
They're just a couple of young boisterous lads on the road.
Yeah, they're just. I
None of us
just
have
want to make sure they don't see anything they don't need to see. They're fine. It's okay.
I do have a plus.
I go to bed.
Oh.
As you all take a moment, is there anything else the two of you do in the meantime? Is there any plan?
Wait,
Well,
before I go to
crime is
bed.
out of the
I'm
question.
still trying to figure it out.
No, I can't. Oh, I was thinking about making a poison, but I don't want to do that.
Crying is out of the question
Oh,
now.
I'm going to bed.
Crying's illegal now. You're not allowed to cry ever again.
Just after that, it's just.
There's still tea if you want it. It's cold, but you have to heat it up.
Well,
I'm going
I
to
am
bed.
probably not going to sleep.
I'm going to
here's
bed.
one thing.
I have too much going on in my head right now. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
What was supposed to be done, we should probably just leave for those couple days.
I was planning on leaving, not this soon, but it looks like I'm going to have to leave.
So I heard. I don't know. Him.
How am I going to take all this? Wait, we have a wagon.
They'd probably think it's weird if it's suddenly gone and he's still here.
That's true. And I don't want to leave so that they ransack your house. And then they're asking why I'm gone.
Yeah,
Oh.
so we just got a leave for a couple of days and we have a spot to beat up so he can tell us they're gone.
Well, there is a house we have to visit anyways.
It's true.
Well, I'll stay here.
I need to.
Yes,
And
you leaving would be
entertain those-
suspicious.
yes.
I did get this
Not like the idea
left
of,
of him.
not like the idea of going there with just the two of us.
I don't like the idea of going back so soon, but I don't see much option.
You
Unless
don't
we
really
just-
have a choice. You know how to get back there, right?
Kinda. We left wagon tracks.
Why don't you take the horses? It's not like they're.
I could take Bodhi.
How are you gonna get Modi? He's in town.
No. They're still in the cart.
No, those horses are great, but Modi's back in town. You can't go in there. Leave Modi there. At least until they're gone.
Maybe I could go out and get him for you.
Perhaps.
Probably.
Let's
What
avoid.
what if they ask what you're bringing?
Yeah, let's
about?
avoid anything
I
that can
guess
bring
so.
questions.
You've already said you're not food about lying. It's probably great if we
Let's
just
avoid lying as
leave
much as possible.
the story is.
Right. I want to think about this.
We
more.
should
I'm going
probably
to bed.
just get what we can now and leave. I'm pretty much ready as is.
Yeah, we should go in throughout the night. It's the best time to travel. We can sleep when we get there, if it's safe. Hopefully.
I don't like it. We'll probably need to leave for long. and help
Give
the
me your
story,
keys,
if
please.
that's
Can I have
all
your
right.
keys to your house? So that. Thank you.
Key.
Oh,
Should be
that's simple.
my
Yes,
mum's
there's only one
rabbit
door.
skull.
All right.
There's not a lot of thieves in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, in the outskirts either. Yeah.
Simple living.
House key. Key of tail.
God, I hope they don't. No, I'm not gonna bring it up.
Better that way.
I'm afraid. Oh no! Right before we start stepping out the door, I'm like, oh, they sent scouts.
As you
We're gonna have to be extra careful.
thinking out more,
The ninjas jump down.
more. Sorry, more.
More.
As the night has gone on, the men in the tavern seem to be getting more and more rowdy. They're sort of boisterous. They buy you a couple drinks, and they keep offering.
I think that
Bruce drinks.
No, Bruce
some
is
of the
staying in
people
the
knew
room.
we were there, but not everybody.
Yeah, they
Hopefully, those people
They
don't
start
recognize
to-
Glenn.
as they grow, they start getting agitated. Where's your friend?
Oh,
Get
we're
him
gonna
out
have
to
to
drink. Get him out to drink. He can
I'll
sleep
follow
through a
you.
storm. This, that, and the
Let's
other
take
thing.
one horse.
Paying no heed
Dude,
to
everyone's in
privacy
sus mode.
as
Everyone's in sus mode.
as they start to they go to they're drunk. They're like, no, everybody should celebrate. We've been winning the war. Everybody should. They're getting frustrated as they go. Bring him out now.
Yeah. Now.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Bruce doesn't really drink alcohol. It's
They,
it's a condition.
they get up
Oh no, hate it.
as they go to
Ousted
the
on the first day.
and they go and open the door.
Encounter 1. Get fucked.
As this is happening,
Brother rule still applies.
you guys are heading out the door.
We're gonna take one horse.
We just get Bruce.
As
right.
you are heading out the door,
Oh
you
great.
can roll perceptions.
We have no light, by the way.
Dark vision, but
Yeah.
that's a 13.
The house is still lit. That's a
13.
what did I get? 19.
So.
As you two are getting out, you begin to untie the horse. You first notice that Elfin has been nowhere to be seen
Oh
for
yeah,
the
right.
last
He was with
day
us,
or
wasn't
so. It seems as though once the army showed up,
I would literally say that to you. I got-
Split was
What happened,
gone from
Alfred?
you guys. Like, didn't say a word, didn't say nothing. He's just gone. Second thing you notice is you look over as you see a handful of. You wouldn't have noticed because of the lights that are already on in the village, but it seems as though a handful of lights are coming towards this the hut as these people are coming through the woods. You hear, "Hey!"
Yes!
I will stealth.
Try to get some rest.
Get some rest. I 20 stealth.
20
Get out of the bed quickly, like
but we have no
put
lights.
on like a shirt and pants.
Because I'm just following him,
Yeah.
and he's using dark vision. So
Yeah,
that would
So
give
we
us
have
a
no
bonus.
lights, and I got 24.
Yeah, the two of you are like, oh shit! As you notice these guys are coming towards
I
you.
slink into the snow.
You make your way into the brushes and you try your best. You're hiding by the cart as these individuals seem to be going past the house right towards the carriage. It seems they might have seen something.
How many are there?
There's about
Oh no, I'm asking him. I remember I can't see.
yeah. You see like 6 guys. In
What
the
are you
meantime, Mort. It's gonna take a minute.
Okay,
Mort,
yes.
these guys burst into the room and go, "Hey, you're having a drink," and grab him by the collar and lift up, and it just be Bones at this point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
As they lift up, and it's just skeletal remains within the suit.
Wasn't he a special one?
Yeah, he's good. Coated in a thick red ooze.
He's a bloody skeleton. Not just a normal skeleton.
Just
As soon as this happens and the skeleton tumbles out of the remaining of the armor, you hear a blood-curdling scream. As the man stumbles back and out as he looks over at you. You!
Yes.
Every single, every guard who's sitting by you looks to you as the man comes up with the empty leather armor and goes,
Yes.
"You're gonna explain this."
I wish the first thing I would have said was, "You killed him." That's the first thing that came to my head.
In the meantime, the two of you.
What have you done?
So Pib, you step out
Yeah.
as you're trying to address.
oh, what's going on? Oh,
You notice one of the men. He comes up to you as you recognize this one. You assume this must be Garrick as he comes up
to see it.
and he goes and he's gonna try and grapple you.
Oh, I'm not gonna resist.
Yeah,
What is the gnome gonna do?
Yeah, he grabs
Oh
hold
yes.
of you.
Oh yeah. Ah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
We saw them. Where are they?
Who? What?
He will throw you as he
Ow.
says, "You're not going anywhere until we find them." Nobody escapes military duty as they go on, and they're looking for you two.
Oh, as
They're
soon as I see them stop for a second, or I don't see anything.
No, you don't. You would see
Well,
their
yeah, the
lights.
light from the
You-
house
You
and-
didn't see them.
Okay,
You
as soon as
see
I
their
see
light.
that, I start leaving.
Yeah.
I'm a stealth straight into the woods.
No, absolutely.
That's infinitely better than being here right now.
Alright, yeah, you.
I will be
you,
grabbing your cloak
yeah, just-
and stealthy.
Just slowly and quietly.
My stealth is I told you, right? You already heard it?
Yeah, but you're moving from cover.
Yeah. Well, just let me know when I need to roll again.
Yeah, definitely now. As you're leaving and trying to go somewhere.
Natural 20.
23.
We're doing good on these stealths. We will not be caught.
Yeah.
One less.
As you're,
That's without my
as you
plus
guys
8
are
and in
going
the dark.
around,
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Go
We're in the
dark.
Sus.
You happen to look back as you see a dwarf clad in armor coming towards you. As you see
Oh fuck, he doesn't care.
walking eyes. Hey, you! As
I scoop up the halfling and run.
okay, you two make your way into the woods.
How far is he? Is he within light? Sleep. I just cast sleep.
Pog.
Oh my god.
This
okay.
is Pog in Escape, but
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I'm sorry
Yeah, this
about
is
you.
this is the last
Oh,
gamble.
no.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry
I'm-
we've abandoned
Yeah, I'm
you, but there was
sorry
no
about
choice.
you, but
This
Listen.
guy goes down.
Nice.
running
as
is one
you hear
thing.
the hay,
Fighting
they
the
look
guard is
over.
another.
You
Casting
notice
a
the
spell
fire
Is
spin
a third.
as you hear the guy. You go, hey! As you cast, you use your
Yeah.
spell as as he goes down, they go, "Man down! We got a caster!" As they will start running for you.
They haven't seen us yet.
Only the one they can't see.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's why I slept with him. He's the only one who saw us.
That's why you slept.
Rogue mage!
I really can't.
Yeah, there's no winning in this one.
I shouldn't stay, but I have to.
You can
Because
just
my
be
thesis will be ruined.
just
if
be
I
a
don't.
I have work to do.
I have to stay.
As
I'll get kicked out of the college. I have to stay. I have to explain myself.
you are,
I just kind of like
carrying.
I'm lying there on the ground after he pushed me. I'm like, oh god, this is terrible. This is terrible. I need to run. I need to. No, I have to stay.
No.
you are unceremoniously sort of lifted to your feet, and they will start. Garrick will begin to start trying to lead you away, and he just sort of.
I just want to sleep. I don't know what's happening.
I've made my bed. I will not
You'll
join the
go
army
to
from
us
this
if
point
you
forward.
As you are
I
led.
need to do
I'll
my best to
tell
bury
you
my brother and deal
what
with the
I
bandits.
know.
Yeah.
It's like, this is
You are then brought back
not my
into
monkey.
town and brought over to the cemetery, where you notice another individual seems to, as you're brought over to the cage. You
Best
see,
friends.
you're sort
Stop
of,
it.
You feel it.
No, I have short legs.
They open up the cage as they throw you down, and Kong! It's closed and
Ow.
locked. As you look over and you see a man.
Very
What are you
angry.
doing in here? Why are they just rounding up scholars now?
They looked at my companion.
That makes no sense at
What?
all.
It's a big
Well, don't tell me. You do experiments on him.
You know?
Not wrong.
Okay, well, I didn't expect to be right on the first guess. All right.
I'm smarter than I think.
Hey,
Did they take my things from me?
They would
still
have.
have my journal.
They would have taken
And my
any
bomb.
weapons directly off of you, and that would probably be the extent of it.
Did they take my crafting kit?
They wouldn't have known what that was, really.
Well, now there's an explosive gnome in a cage.
I can still cast spells.
You can still do things.
Oh,
Well, this is awkward.
what are you in here for?
I don't know.
Aiding and abetting.
That is a little actual.
Fuck.
I don't know.
I got a 12 bluff. I don't know.
I really don't know. I don't
I
understand.
don't know.
There we all have secrets.
You know what? I guess,
Oh, I got
I
scared.
guess, you know,
did- it
honor
does-
among
sounds
thieves.
like wisdom.
Don't make me do it, Seth. I have 3 more sleeps in my arsenal.
As
I
you
may
are,
be hiding some
as you hear this, you are running, and
I mean, assuming they have at least medium armor, we will
I
outpace
have to
them.
try and lie to them.
Assuming.
Because,
Assuming.
yeah,
my thesis is on the line.
You are
and my
doing,
scholarship.
You are doing a good job of making distance between you guys. Where are you headed?
I think straight.
Yeah.
I don't think we have the luxury
I'm
of
gonna
looking.
roll. I'm gonna roll survival because I would have
Pass it.
gone in whatever direction I think that the
So they, like,
fire
apprehended him then?
was.
Probably
So back.
Yeah, back where
Yeah.
we came from.
So you're trying to go like around.
Cursed?
Yeah, we gotta go around.
Because you're
Cursed people?
You're heading directly west right now. Like
Yeah.
that, cause you
Yeah, no,
jumped out and
practice
you ran
necromancy.
sort of northwest.
Yeah, no. If that would
Oh.
be the way to them, then yeah,
Ooh.
just opposite of them, straight.
Yeah,
We'll worry about that
Kinda
later.
Sit
You
up
are
a bit more
right out
against the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know why they put the necromancer in the
I'm
graveyard.
not the smartest, but I ain't dumb.
Yeah.
You are making a decent distance on them.
For a necromancer, you really put yourself forward as
Hear
an
the
upstanding
horses.
person.
Oh, then I
Oh,
hide.
yes.
Yeah, time to hide.
Yeah, the second I hear, like,
Time to hide.
Look, just because I do necromancy doesn't mean I'm bad.
see, there we go.
That's 21 for me.
That's
That's
arguable.
13.
See, it's people like you,
You
and I'm trying to spread the good word of
die,
necromancy.
and you duck into the bushes, trying your best to make to hide as best as you can
Tell
from
me
these
more.
guys. Silman, you think that you've done a pretty good job. You found a decent spot, and Golgar, you're praying that this goes well. you hold yourself steady, trying to move where you can and stay still as much as possible. But they have begun to sweep the woods.
Quick question. Right before they come up, they have torchlight, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I can see kind of an area
some
around.
have, yes, some have torches.
When they get like within a certain distance, I believe it's gonna be close, but I want it within
Fireball!
30 feet. I'm gonna silent spell prestidigitation, so it's gonna be a first level spell. I'm gonna try and remove some like snow from a branch so that a little bit will fall somewhere behind them. With my clean ability, I'm gonna just clean that part of the branch so that the snow would like detach and then maybe fall.
You can probably just flick the branch with it.
Yeah.
I could just mage hand, actually, that would be easier. Just kind of go like, boop, on a branch.
Okay.
And that'll be within 30 feet.
yeah.
And silent spell, so it's going to cost me a first level spell.
Okay.
This is why
Yeah.
I took that feat.
Absolutely. And I'm just going to roll their perception in the
Sorcerers
meantime.
and fucking... Better magic features.
Okay,
Sorcerer's got the
so
spots.
you do your... As, 30 feet away. Sort of which direction? Just behind you guys?
Opposite of where we
Opposite of
are.
where you
Yeah,
guys
like
are?
behind them.
Okay.
So like they passed whatever
Cool.
made the noise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So actually, funny enough, as one approaches, you can see their feet slowly getting closer to you. You're like, yeah, we do this. You quietly move your hands and flick a branch. There's this crash of snow, and a handful of them go, "Look over there!" And another group go, "There's one!"
Oh, I didn't see
Golyar.
No!
You look over, and as these individuals are coming towards you, again, it seems to be this dwarf is just managing to keep
Almost
his
like
eyes on you
racially
in the
charged.
dark.
He's forward.
You're just gonna keep running.
Yeah, just fuck it. I'm not going to war. I've got shit to do.
As I watch my only ally flee into the woods.
As you are running, you are quickly being on by horses. As
All right, time for hiding was one thing, fighting the guards another.
they surround you.
If I'm still free, I can save them all. I start sneaking away.
You can roll. You can roll.
Just like, ooh.
My God. 23.
Yeah, you're
Time for the wings,
Yeah,
They can't catch me.
yeah, you are easily bypassing. You like Sam Fisher roll. You sneak up. You put on your night vision goggles. You still can't see anything because you're a fucking halfling. You have to take them off and run.
All right. So the guy with the horse is coming up, eh?
Oh, there's a couple of them. As they
At
they've
least
actually-
one, all right.
They're taking a wide berth around you and just basically coming around the other side, circling you.
Yeah, it's exactly what I thought.
Free horse.
That was exactly what I thought.
Free horse baby.
Dude,
You just have to kill them all.
You can pull a Connor in Dan's game and karate kick one off and land on the horse.
Yeah, that was more or less my thought.
Yeah!
That's just like, yeah, those horses sure are quick. It would be nice to be on one.
Do it. Just do it.
That-
Just do it.
Lands on the horse just like
We will not be stopped by military subjugation.
What are you gonna do? Catch the hunter in his own woods?
Yeah, just
come on.
yeah, they start making that bird. I'll just go for the one on my left.
I'm gonna take a quick
Fucking
second.
arbitrary one on.
I mean, as you
And I will,
get into their
attempt to
their
just
range,
take them
they are
on.
going to
They may.
they're going to try and poke you with spears,
They
man.
may. I'm not proficient with what I'm doing. And I'm
So
certainly not gonna try to be lethal about it.
19 from one, 8 from the other. So
One, yes, the other, no.
Which one? I'll never attack.
the one on the left, the arbitrary one, he misses as you
against
brazenly,
Racco now.
you brazenly race towards him. He is totally caught off guard.
Yeah, he's like, ha, it's just one fugitive. Oh god, he's like a boar! Ah!
You will take five damage as you take a spear in the shoulder. But you can clearly tell they're not trying to hurt you. They just want you to stop.
Damn boy, he's wide.
And
he's coming at
I
me.
will. If he's got it, this will be another attack of opposite. I try to rip him from the horse.
No, they would have won. Yeah, they would have won.
Yeah, I will.
Roll. Whoa.
Want some water?
CMD. Yeah, roll
That's
CMD.
the only thing that makes.
That's the only thing that makes sense. This will be like a bull rush attempt, trying to knock him off the horse.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say. Yeah.
That makes most sense.
Sure. And he will roll a.
There's no roll. It's just
Yeah.
I roll against
Alright.
the CMD. 20.
Woo! Yeah, I mean, oh.
What?
But does he have a bonus against bull rush because he's riding?
I don't.
Yeah, that I
I-
don't know.
By the
believe
rules
he
of
would.
D&D, when you're
I-
riding, you
Maybe
get
you-
a free ride check
Let me
against certain attacks.
Let
Well,
me look.
versus a bull rush
Game's
to
already
knock,
on it.
I
versus
mean,
a bull
there's-
rush to knock somebody off a horse. I would just say that he would get the bonus from being a quadruped, because he is essentially just riding the quadruped. Right?
Okay, I think
that's that. It's plus
plus 2 per limb, so it's plus 4. Yeah.
Yeah. So he, with that total, no, he still wouldn't make it. Yeah, you rush up and you push him off the horse.
Sweet.
And I guess that's initiative.
I guess. That makes sense in my mind.
No. That's yes.
Dude, he did it.
20.
He's using magnets. How do they work?
Magnets!
Magnets. Let's go. I'm out of coffee. I knew I should have filled it up.
Should've.
I was like, out of spite, I'll take the last mug,
We're
the
gonna try
last
it like
normal
this.
mug, and then I was like, no wait, out of spite, I'll take the whole pot. of
And
coffee.
Stillman, would you like to also roll an initiative? I'll leave that up to you.
No. I have made my bed. I am fleeing.
Yeah.
There's nothing more I am doing. I have made my decision.
Boulder, yeah, you.
I do not
managed
turn to look back.
You do manage to go first.
I can't take my time with this. I will
You want some lettuce?
attempt. I
Want some lettuce?
can't remember if it's a handle animal or a ride to get on the fucking.
That would be a ride.
Yeah, just to get on as I believe it's a swift action.
It was-
No,
It's a swift action if you have certain feats and stuff and you level
Yeah,
up.
to get to quick mount.
No.
Is like a 20 save. It's right here.
He's right. It is, and that is a swift action, I believe.
Yeah, if I make it.
If you make it, it is a swift action, so you can still move the horse.
Yeah. So that is the attack.
Oh yeah, that's yes. Yes. What is roll.
That is a 15.
No, unfortunately you do not. You managed to jump onto the horse, but it is moving. It seems to be trained, so it's not freaking out. But it's not happy about having its rider pushed off. So
whatever action that is to get on,
that would be a move action.
then I will attempt to handle animal to get it moving.
All right.
Because I'm not the trainer, so it's gonna be an actual check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Jesus.
What?
Right.
Yes.
The man did it.
God, what the
And just
hell?
go.
Yeah. As you leap onto the animal, you're
I
like,
can see
"Come
the
on!"
horse can't.
You just like it.
Yip. As the horse just and it begins to run.
You just did a Legolas.
Yeah.
You just did a Legolas.
Yeah,
but there
it
was
begins
a
to
person
run
on the
into the
horse.
Horse whisperer.
Horse whisperer.
As it begins to run.
These gods will
into
not
the
take
woods.
us.
Hey, little horse, let me whisper
sorry,
in your
yeah.
ear. Oh God, get him off of me!
And yeah, I guess it would be the army next. We're gonna try this thing that we were talking about, where we put all of them on one.
That's good call.
So, as
You are in a good position.
as you are sort of you begin your run into the woods, the men behind you, there's
I've almost died a lot. I'm numb to this.
there's gonna be a handful of arrows going past
In the
you.
last week, I can't count it.
Are you sprinting with the horse?
Next turn.
Nice.
This turn, no.
So that
You do have to make ride checks to make an attack then.
is going to be a 15
Not attacking.
I know.
and a 17, and then the third one doesn't hit.
Yeah. So how does AC work on the horse? Am I flat-footed?
You can, so like I said, you can
Yeah,
make a ride check
yeah.
against one attack every round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just have standard AC.
Oh, standard AC. All right.
Yeah.
Then I guess I will Do that ride check against that 17 because it's the only one that hits.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure you would just have standard AC. Because you're not flat-footed or anything.
That'd be a 22 ride.
22, so yeah, you do manage to duck out of the way of one of the arrows, but the other individual with the horse is going to try and charge you, because
Makes
you
sense.
only move once, and
Yeah.
he is going to,
Makes sense.
yeah, he's going to try and get
He's
you.
gonna get a good amount of attempts at hitting me while I do this.
Yeah, at least until you get going.
Yeah,
19, so
yeah, that'll do.
perfect.
Ousted on the first day.
I had a spell which could help me, but I didn't have it prepared for the day.
Oh, why would you?
11
I think I
damage.
would need to restore
As,
flesh.
yeah, you are absolutely lanced in the side.
Well,
That sucks.
one thing left to do.
Cry. Stabilize?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
Use my move action because I can only do standard or movement for this action, and keep that horse moving with my orc ferocity, baby. I gotta get going as far as I can. Yeah, this is just me leaving combat, so he'll get that attack of off.
There you go. That's a 19.
A, that hits. B, 22 ride.
Oh no, another 11.
3, there's going to be a check to see if I stay in the saddle unconscious. Depending on what type of saddle it is. Military is a 75% chance. Normal riding's a 50.
Yep.
Specific damage, you have to make a ride check.
Yeah. I mean,
he did.
I made the one ride check. The other, don't really.
Well, no, he's unconscious. He doesn't get to make a ride check. When you're knocked
Yeah,
unconscious,
so
you don't get a check.
Yeah, I have the one thing I can do, and
Yeah, he doesn't get a check for being unconscious in a saddle.
So, damn, 69.
Hey.
I knew it. I'd be the only one to escape.
You saved my life, and now I have to save yours.
You unceremoniously drop to
How dead are
the
you?
snow.
Wait, you're dead?
oh yeah, I'm exactly dead.
He's dead. The legend is true. Chris was the one to die next.
You got exactly what I needed to die.
Oh my
With that
god.
11 again.
I mean, to be fair, he did.
He willingly lanced you twice.
Yeah, you know, fuck it. I tried to leave, took everything I could to just go.
Dies
next
on
day.
the ride to freedom. It's like fucking
Yeah.
through the snow and
You
the
are
dark.
Desperately trying.
All right, now you have to play the femboy.
with the.
41 out of 41. Ooh.
Oh my god, dude, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're still alive.
Right after you're like crying over your brother's death.
After I cried, and after that moment, it's like, I still have to go get what's left of him and deal with the bandits.
You're not
And
crying
then-
anymore.
And then just every. And never
We even made a joke on the way to
Never
ramen.
made-
We're like,
No,
Chris is the
you're
next to
not
die.
lying.
I'm very close to not lying now.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna die, I swear.
You're one person away from not lying.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not an elf.
I cursed it.
Fuck.
Well,
It's fine. I'm not an elf.
as you are racing through the snow, trying desperately to escape the army behind you, trying to get you to comply, you are in as they attempt to sort of
The brothers were
stop you.
doomed from day one.
They the
Damn you and your
spear
elf killing lineage.
jabs into your side, and you go down. You
Joker's
drop off of the
Chris, it was
off
supposed
of
to be
the
a
horse.
joke.
And, is there
First your dad to our dad, now you.
I didn't kill you.
I
As
know,
you
we
look-
already went over it.
as
Yeah, I
you
know,
look,
it's my curse.
the snow is falling as it races
hates
past
next.
your face. You feel this sense of ease as you see just in blurred images as you blink once your brother, and then you fall.
You see your brother flipping you the bird.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That was not
Yeah, just-
what I
That was not even. That was like within less than 24 hours, both brothers were killed.
Wow.
yeah. On the dot.
Yeah.
Well,
Guess you could say he skipped out on being in the army.
Yeah.
He didn't have to.
No one
go
escapes
to-
army duty. Died.
Died. The guy was a liar.
I'm not going anywhere.
Not only did
You're
you
going 6 feet under.
In the village.
No, they can't parade your corpse in the army.
Well,
They bring me into the city.
as this is happening, Silman,
I have no idea.
run off into the woods. The two of you are sitting in your cage as the night
Time to
continues
sleep in the
on.
woods.
You hear bells and chiming and laughing as you hear, "We got him! We got him!" Ah! And with that, I think we're gonna take a 5-minute break, everybody. We will be back.
Dabbed on.
Everyone dies.
Oh shit!
You're in your waiting cage of cage.
How way is that?
Fucking dumb it is.
When we're back. So, as the night goes on, there's more searching, but they never quite find you. Someone managing to escape into the dark. You are unceremoniously brought the corpse of
Oh god, you get to watch him parade his corpse.
the corpse of Golagar brought into
That'd be an angry
the
mom.
town.
I
There
don't think
is
she's gonna be
commotion
She's gonna have a mix of feelings.
as you are brought in. You are dragged as you, Pivotney and Mort.
I wish
Yeah,
they gave me
you
my
hear
winter
this.
clothes.
You hear a bit of a
You're still
commotion.
naked.
as,
I put a shirt
you are-
and pants on
Okay.
as I rush to meet them at the door.
As you
But
are
that's it.
brought, as a man comes and he opens the door, the iron doors. The man goes down into there, grabs the both of you, and brings you into town. There are lights everywhere.
My
As
feet are really cold. I don't have shoes.
Where's Bruce?
Where's
I
Bruce?
swear to God, I'm gonna have hypothermia after this.
Look at your feet.
Bruce,
I guess I don't
yeah,
have feet
me.
anymore.
as you are all, as you are brought sort of into town, you see the.
Oh, I can't feel my feet anymore. Good. Wait.
You
Bad.
see the
Bad.
individual, the man, the dwarf who was once wearing his helmet, has removed it and is in the center of town. He seems to have awoken to this all as he comes over. He sees the two of you as he's sort of flanked on either side by those two men who had looked over you. You are thrown into the snow before him.
That's rude.
As he looks over and he motions to Golagar. He says, This is what you give us? This is the disrespect to your kingdom and your emperor? It is an honor to serve, and none shall escape its servitude.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that guy's
You
dead.
see Golagar cast out onto the snow before you, blood oozing out of his body,
shit.
as a torch is dropped at his face, dropped by his face, as the flames sort of lick the side of it. Small
Even
burning
uglier.
happens.
Hey! And I'll go and kick the torch away from his face.
Yeah,
Hey, that make your foot feel nice.
Oh, that was warm. Ah, it's cold again!
you knew that there were these others here, and you intentionally lied. If this were the capital, this would have been an offense punishable by death.
I have a seal from the college to perform actions outside of the realm in which it inhabits to attain my thesis. I saw it fitting that I use these people to help further my aims for the college.
Those permits do not exempt others from duties, sir, as you are well aware.
Well, what about serving the archaeologists? They're helping them clear the camps from goblins. Is that not servitude enough for the army?
Those, as far as we've been aware, are not the mercenary band that was hired to protect the North. They were individuals who were from this town and thus living and breathing on the Heldraki land, deserved to serve and were meant to serve when called upon. That is why they were put here. That is why we waited so long. And now a waste of a man in his prime. As you hear that, Ruga is losing it. She is running out as a bunch of, it takes 6 different individuals from the town to stop her. She is weeping with tears. She drops to the ground. She's being held down by military and people, and the dwarf, he sort of shakes his head.
Why waste so much energy on a handful of men?
Every man counts. The war is going well, and we need every individual who we can. And as for you,
I'm wondering why I'm here.
could you explain the corpse?
My companion Bruce.
As he looks over to his men, he actually seems a little frustrated with them as he shakes his head. As my men should be well aware, it is not an illegal practice to have a necromantic proclivity
This is
or
not the
ability.
introduction to town I wanted.
That being
Yeah,
said,
not
I think
everyone
that
is any
the war
necromancy.
has made them a
Of
little,
course.
the war has made them a touch
Bruce.
antsy. You will tell us who it was that ran away, and if there are any more who hide from the arms of the military.
Like I told the other two, I just went to bed. I didn't see anyone.
Nobody knows if I'm hiding or dead.
Not good.
That's worse and worse.
No, that's better.
Your lie keeps getting worse.
12.
His last time you lied was 13.
Yeah.
He looks.
Got one.
He looks to you,
Oh.
and he said, and he will actually come quite close. You are from the collegiate, yes,
Yes.
and you are a student of the law.
Of the law. Sciences.
Well, let me explain something to you from the old dwarvish ways that were held upon when we took Heldrick. Any lie told directly to a man is punishable by death. Luckily for you, in these trying times,
That just so good.
and with your permits, I am not due to execute you without a trial. And on top of that, I believe that your desire to help people is noble. Ultimately fruitless.
Yeah, I know. I have so much I could say to this man right now.
There's a lot that I work on that helps in different ways. My kind of helped your armies, haven't they? Given you the means to siege easier.
Which is
Get
why
fortifications.
you will go free instead of to the gallows. That being said, I will not be lied to again. But I don't expect you to tell me the truth to my face at this point. Whoever it is, these names stricken, now won justly.
Toot. No, I
You will bring the men
one horn
these
toot.
papers as he pulls out the notices of service. He will drop them.
go down and pick them up off the ground.
You will serve them these notices, and they will be at Heldrick come the summer, come the spring.
I have no control over other individuals. I will give them these notices, as you say. I will do my duty. Nothing more. I am not an enforcer. I'm not a guardsman. I'm not a lawmaker. I am a scientist and a researcher. That is all.
And that is all I can ask of you.
This man standing
As-
here in barely any clothes, freezing.
As you are lying there, and the faces
Like go up to you and just like
and the
You're
fire licks your
I'll put up
face,
my robe for you.
you
Oh, he's so cute.
see
why is it warm
in
It's really
the cold darkness
It's abnormally warm.
that absorbs you. You feel it, this horrible chilling cold into your depths. And then something, a whisper. It's hot, brother. And then you hear, son,
He's a man of vengeance.
it burns.
Oh,
As
please don't do
you
that.
Feel this heat erupt from you. You are engulfed in burning flame. You are screaming in quiet agony as you feel this intense heat and fire burning from inside of you. As you are desperately gasping, trying to escape, you reach out and you are told, you will be the will of fire. As you gasp and everyone around you freaked out as you gasp and you raise.
Suddenly Chris's warm blend just
Still
crawls on
feel
top.
the burning. You feel the fire that's melted a part of your face. Your
Was it me? I didn't do this.
There's a moment where everybody is shocked and they gasp, and Bruce she looks and she sort of stops weeping and is spectacularly.
just nothing can kill you, can it? Oh my god!
Oh god!
Man comes back even from death.
There's genuine shock about it. They checked. You were dead.
Was it me? Was
I mean,
it
Chris
me?
was
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's good, but
That was a bad dream. Why am I in this snow? This wasn't where I was last.
You feel a aggressive burning on the side of your face.
I like dead
rolls
things.
into the
That
snow.
was weird.
There is a moment
Oh
where
my
people
gosh.
are looking at you, and there is the dwarf laughs. The dwarf
Just kind of like
commander laughs as he says,
He's now stricken justly.
"Ha! Truly no man in Heldrick shall escape their duty to serve. How fitting! A good omen for you! This should be written down.
Get on me, right?
Scholars!
Oh.
He will call for some of
God.
the men, and they'll scribe something as a couple of them go and they ask what happened. You are like hugely like ask questions and like
Last thing you
where
ever heard
were
was
you?
Thomas is a pussy.
You're right to burn him.
He chastises. It seems that the dwarf chastises his men like they should have checked him better. Of course, he was alive, or so on and so forth. But they were like,
it was a corpse.
he's dead.
I know.
He stops for a moment as he goes, "My pardon, necromancer. So long as your work is justly done, and of course, we shall check." He snaps, and a man comes over with
The first thing he
with
said was, "I didn't
with
do
a
that."
looking glass. Another one of the scholarly men. He comes with a looking glass as he looks through, and sure enough, on your neck, the brand of sacrifice, and but no, he sees the arcane mark,
Yeah, there it is.
and nods, and he's marked. He's got all his, like, as far, that's essentially the permit that you need to exist. As a caster. Yeah, as a caster. As then
I
nods
exist
as
without a
well.
brand.
Yeah, he's fine.
Legally. Exist.
I'm an illegal
That's not what he
alien.
said.
You're just an illegal existence.
Yeah, I don't kill people.
No.
They kill people.
No,
I
don't
kill people.
No, you don't kill people. Just a lot of people just suddenly need to take a nap.
Listen, I put people to naps, and sometimes they die because of other things. No,
As you are sort of lauded and chastised, the night goes over. Ruga comes over as there's a moment of
We
like,
need a place to stay. We have a cabin.
my son!
Over the road.
And she comes over
It's
and
quiet.
she just bear tackles you and hugs you.
Mother, I'm
There's
still in extreme
herbs
pain.
there, and tea.
Yeah, as I quickly remember. Oh yeah,
Scuttle over that way.
I still need to tell her.
The night.
She's probably put it together a little.
Other than that,
my log?
you are all kind of giving your little finger wag at this point, slap on the wrist, a little more than as
Yeah, make sure I don't have frostbite.
the dwarf. The
Hopefully
dwarf
they
sort
give
of
you clothes.
shakes his head, goes back to his
No, I
tent,
just run back to the hut.
Yeah, that's true.
and you are all kept an eye on.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm fine. I'm in the woods.
They were dealing with me and you.
I dicked off. I, as far as I know, I have to go and save them.
The chokers.
So, as you are going through the woods, you've begun to run. You've been running. You basically got past the point where you heard them, and you just began to run frantically into the woods. I guess I got you to roll survival.
Holy farmhand.
I don't have that.
You run into the woods, and you, I guess, high or low.
Hi, baby. 420 blades.
Okay. Yeah, you run into the woods, and you make your way through, and you find a small little like a root that's kind of come up in a little hole that you can sort of sneak your way into. It's cold and it's dark.
Well, I don't have to worry about casting magic anymore. Time to start a fire with magic.
And you sort of make yourself a tiny little abode, trying to bring branches as best as you can. You're exhausted, you're tired from running, you're tired from the night. You make yourself a little fire, and you sleep. And the rest of you are, again, a couple of guards are positioned outside of the small, of Silman's old home, and you are asked a myriad of questions, ranging from what happened, like where did you go somewhere? Were you really dead? Like the physician said you were, and you are sort of
I don't know.
you sort of unceremoniously kind of put that thing away.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Can I get Bruce?
You see Bruce eventually just
Good
shamble
Bruce.
forward. His helmet's missing and his armor on his arm is gone. Like he's been thoroughly examined at this point. Like
Of course, they don't treat
Still-
it properly.
Still-
have rights to it, you know.
And just ask me questions like, it's like, what happened? It's like, it was very cold, then very hot. I woke up. I took a horse and run.
come on.
My brother! And start falling heavily.
My brother. How do I feel?
You feel something. You feel something very, very, very hot in your stomach. You're not sure what it is. Other than that, you feel very cold.
Need a lump of coal.
I took a language I didn't think I'd actually
Now you're gonna use it?
potentially.
Oh boy.
Infernal?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. Chris is just becoming a demon.
Yeah, I didn't take any of that.
Yeah, I didn't see a reason to.
So you are
Just speaks oblivion.
you other than this aggressive burning in your stomach, you are very cold. Yeah.
I need a blanket.
Yeah.
Just like that.
It seems as
Go to
though
my face. It don't feel right.
You can feel where the burn happened. It's fairly painful.
I like how my father's old hut became like the point right now.
The point of criminal activity.
What do you mean?
But yeah, you are
It's
all
always been that.
let in. Is there anything you guys do? You're all kind of brought to the same location just to keep an eye on you.
It's the guy I saw following us.
You're
Well,
suspicious.
not really following, but
Hi. You.
that's a good question right now.
Good to know. You were dead. And
I
not.
was?
That's confusing for me, especially.
My entire
I have
practice.
so many questions.
Fascinating. Can I look at you later?
It's a weird question to ask somebody first immediately.
As well as another compatriot that you have is Brugo refuses to leave, giving the guards just like sneering, mean smiles. She basically just grabs hold of you and isn't letting go.
There's a couch. I guess I'll sleep there tonight.
Please.
As the evening
Couches?
comes to a
There's no
close,
couches.
As I wave my non-existent bedroll.
There is wicker chair.
Good enough. I do my
Yeah,
meditation.
Remember, there's a bed in there. There's actually 2 beds, but one's perfectly sized for you.
Slide right in that.
Almighty Mother.
Warm up my toes and fingies and then I go
Bless
to bed.
me upon this day.
Her name's Bruga, she's right here.
Oh, Mother of Death.
Yeah, Bruga.
No.
Shut up out there! I'm trying to sleep!
My mother's the mother
Please!
of death.
but the night goes relatively well, other than that.
Well, sure.
Well, you're having a bad time.
I'm having a bad time.
Speaking of which, as sort of the night draws to a close.
Wait, I have a tent. I'm totally fine. I just have a tent. I forgot that.
Remember, if you roll an natural 20, you just whoosh.
Well, I gotta try. Nope.
So you set up your tent and you sort
Put
of
my little fire in.
make your
Get
fire
warm.
burn. And the night goes relatively uneventful. That being said, as the morning arrives, you, Sylvan, are awoken by a bit of a shaking.
I thought I was going to say a bear.
I thought he was gonna say a moose.
It seems as though that there's something. You're awoken by something, and you're like, what the hell? You hear this kind of this weird sound. As you look out and peek your head out, and there is a goblin right sort of next to you as he's sort of poking at your tent. He's stabbed through it with like a little
Sleep!
and you
Sleep!
you roll a sleep. Yeah.
Roll a
You
sleep?
will try
I roll
and-
asleep?
No. He just goes as he goes down. You look out, and I want you to roll another perception as you look out, and
I guess I should have seen that coming. 21.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As you're looking over, and you see the goblin goes around. You look over. You see a couple more, but they seem a little nervous as they begin to run. And with a 21, you actually see him. You see one of them seems to have these weird gems in his hand.
Huh, that's really weird.
You recognize those as the gems that were on Callan in the pit. And they see you, their guy goes down and they run off.
Good. I shall follow them. Yes. I will pack my tent up. I'll promptly follow them as best I can.
Yeah, no worries. They run fairly decently far into the woods. It takes a decent amount of time. But you recognize where they're going between. Well, actually, you can't. You have no idea.
I have no idea where I am. I'm just following.
You're basically watching them, following them a little bit, like keeping your eye. You can roll stealth. Yeah, you might as well.
No, I'm not afraid of them. They're just
They
goblins.
roll one anyway.
I'm not afraid of them, honestly.
So they continue to run as you all awake in the morning. as
To a pack of goblins.
you're all you actually awake to an empty home, other than the group of you and Bruga. As she looks over.
There's only you.
Thank you.
I want to,
I
can
love
I
being
check
inside
something?
of.
We shut the watch.
I just want to cast one spell. One spell. Okay? I waited to ask you for permission. I could have done it in the middle of the night. Not gonna do anything for you. I'm gonna cast it while looking at you.
I guess I only really know one
Anyone want any
magic
coffee or
person.
tea?
He was alright.
Why does that
You
sound-
don't have any coffee. I'm my cat.
Sure.
I'll make some tea.
On the grave, let me see the undeath. I will cast Detect Undead.
Indeterminate. It is a gray strangeness that surrounds him.
You have now seen a part of the spell that doesn't exist.
It is indeterminate.
It's like a light switch. On,
On, off.
So typically there'd be like a glow, a sensation.
Yeah.
But it's so uneven.
It's static. It's a TV
it's
static.
kind of like it's kind of like that sensation. But you feel there's something.
This is too confusing.
There's something undecided here. There's something very strange.
You live in limbo.
My name is Mortimer Lowhide. You are... I don't know.
You're an
Orc.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right, half elf.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He's got pretty pointy ears,
Orcs,
I think.
Wait, how
Orcs
tall
do
are you?
have pointy ears too.
6'1".
You're taller than me. Just like my brother.
But yeah, you.
You're so skinny and skinny.
Bruga awakens a little after you. She.
I'm confused.
My boy.
Went to go spread the word of the dead and found something that now confounds your very beliefs.
Man, this seems like a touching family moment. I'll be outside with Bruce.
Yeah, you. Like.
Hi, Bruce.
You are Bruga sort of looks to you as she grabs you by the face. She gives you a big kiss on the forehead as she goes.
Kiss on the lips.
Colin.
I'm gonna roll the will to not fucking just start
Yeah, well, mine is
crying.
too because mom's here.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just gonna like
It's die roll.
on the table near them. I'm gonna put down the teas and just walk away.
You break down and she holds you and she sort of nods and she's just like I'm happy to have I'm happy you're here.
God, I just like I didn't know the odds would explode.
That is the weirdest thing to hear in that one.
She's trying to console you.
I didn't know.
She's trying to console you and say it's gonna be okay, baby. What?
Excuse me?
What did you say to me?
What did you
As
say?
as you're being consoled,
What?
and there's this moment, more you have.
This guy.
Yeah, of course, Bruce is standing there at attention. He's all mangled, like his stuff's all over the place. His helmet's on crooked. It's,
I'll fix some of this.
and Pim, what was it you were doing?
I put the teas down while they're sobbing, and I just kind of like bring him a tea, just stand outside in the cold morning, just
No matter what you do,
look
you
at
end up in the
skeleton,
cold.
look back down, and just.
In the meantime, as you were all sort of
hell
waking
is
in the
Silman?
morning, Silman, you follow for some time, and it's you follow them for a decent while as the day goes on, and you find they sort of duck into a hole, one that you would recognize as being one of the ones that goes into the underground.
Like one of the ones we found before?
Yeah.
I'm way over there.
Oh yeah.
I ran for a long time.
You made some distance.
He's going the distance.
You follow these goblins down and do go into the hole with them.
I've been through too much. I do not want to risk my life, and I have friends to save.
Also,
The
you can roll
goblins
perception.
lay
Okay.
in wait in the hole,
not
the
11.
mighty hole. The goblins lay.
Because I am literally
wait.
standing there debating this out loud. Like, I've been through a lot. I have friends to save. I should probably
As
not
the
do this.
goblins, basically, as the goblins are ducking in,
Just run away. You just hear.
you hear.
Come in, my brother.
Well, why?
Hello?
You can't run away.
My Morden's beard. As you go and you see
Oh.
Elfin,
What are you?
who's like, oh, he's
King of Goblins.
it seems as though he's like doing a march, like he's looking around. He goes, "What are you doing here?"
I have the same question.
Well, I mean, I just didn't want to. It's a long story. What are you doing here?
I ran.
Oh, right. I forgot. They don't know.
Oh God, you know.
Well, yeah, I was there when
Oh.
the explosion happened, and you also made me fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you
I have to go save them. I believe they've been captured. And I don't think they want to be stuck in the army for the rest of their lives.
Well, I mean, it's not forever, but you know, nobody likes to be on campaign away from home.
I mean, one of them is surely going to die. I've seen the way he fights with dogs. There's no way he can handle an armed man.
If they don't have dogs,
It's funny, he seemed to handle the armed men well. It was the dogs. Maybe he's all right.
Maybe.
Chris walks on the battlefield, sending the attack dogs.
Send in the attack dogs.
Send in the attack
Just like
dog.
100 of them.
What? So how did you make it out here?
I ran.
This is a pretty far way to run.
I didn't think I could run this far. Wow, I'm really strong. That's awesome.
Maybe scared, but yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Don't take away my moment.
Oh,
I outran a bunch of guards in the middle of the night and I couldn't even see.
Respectable.
I was
So,
blind.
how did you manage to get this way?
Like I said, I ran in a direction. There was also some goblins. Right. I've been following some goblins.
Still, why were you?
There's one way back there I knocked out. He's probably really lost
Oh.
and alone. He probably should have. He's gone.
Well, I bring over to my way, but I mean, there's a couple of representatives from the military just dropping off supplies and talking with the lass.
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
I mean, well, what we could do is we could have you and just say that you're part of our contingent. I mean, there's not it wouldn't be the strangest thing. I've already told them that we lost a man.
Do you have horses?
Yeah, we go.
I need to get back to town and make sure those guys are okay before they leave.
Oh, all right. Thanks for mentioning the goblins. We thought that we got most of them, but I mean, this
It was just
reasonable for them to
3.
straggle
They didn't
us.
look too. They ran from me. Look at me. I'm not scary. So again, I did knock one out. Maybe he thought they had.
Yeah.
Hey, goblins are dumb.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, let's go into camp. I need to get that horse.
Yeah, for sure. We'll just
I'll give you
Just
some
be a little
money,
quiet.
but I'm very poor.
don't. Listen. I think we've all dealt with a couple of really big problems. Just
Yeah.
you owe me a favor, and we'll call it even.
You know what? That's fair. Also, I'm sorry about Thomas.
Yeah.
He was a pussy.
Every time.
He was a good friend.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's part of the job. You never know what's gonna happen.
True enough.
So
True enough.
anyway, let's go into camp and we'll sort things out from there.
Yes.
All right. Hold on. Actually, I've got an idea. A handful. It's about like 30 minutes that you wait all together. As you see, Elfin coming back with what's his name? Siegfried.
Oh,
As he comes over,
hey.
I've heard about your situation. Elthun explained it to me.
Oh,
I think I can help.
really?
Well, I am a makeup artist.
Okay. I like this plan. This gives me a lot of options, actually.
It takes a little bit, but they managed to give you a really good disguise. He comes over with his makeup, and he's this one might sting a little bit, and this one this might be a little hard to take off, but it should be okay. And they give you like a crooked nose and like a pink complexion, like big rosy cheeks, and they sort of
They make him Swedish.
I'm a Swedish halfling.
Yeah, Swedish halfling. All halflings are Swedish now.
That's
I don't
Swedish.
care.
Swedish Ultimate Halfling.
Good Gandalf.
So you're sort of made up to look different, and then you're brought in. And Elthun is just like, listen, just don't say anything. I'll handle it.
My name is definitely not Silman, it's Swedish.
My name is Swedish.
So what's your name?
Dude, that's my secret name, Swedish.
Swedish.
But
My
you
new
are-
name is Swedish.
But you are sort of brought into the encampment, and you can see a couple representatives from the military, including the as you're sort of brought in, the the dwarf seems to be talking with the gnome lady as they're discussing. He seems to be giving her some shit, and she's just like, "Well, we need this, and this is incredible. This is one of the greatest discoveries of our natural time." Like there is also more that's been excavated deeper, but it's very difficult to see anything.
Yeah.
But you were more or less just brought into the encampment, given a horse, and Elthun. When asked, he just kind of goes, my friend is a mute. He lost his tongue.
That's the lie.
He lost his tongue in a torture accident.
Yeah. He seems as though he's actually quite a convincing liar. As though he's fairly practiced.
Chris, you can.
Breeze is easy.
The front door is still unlocked, so you can leave.
Nah.
But you are essentially
my
given
friends
free
and
reign
me
as
last time I heard that it
there's
was not dead.
you can kind of see them back and forth.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I will promptly ride to town with my no riding skill.
Rips his skin off.
You basically just take his hand as you just trot.
Yeah. Take it nice and
skin.
You bounce as
Slow,
on this
but fast.
huge horse. And
This is terrible.
Back on.
you basically just follow the trail for the rest of the day.
Better.
Yeah. Once I get close to town, I am going to try and go to my house. I'm not going to go into my house, obviously. But, I'm not going to go to town. I'm going to go to my house.
As the day sort of goes on, is there anything that the three of you end up doing in the meantime? Bruga, actually, she will go and she'll say that she's going to go tell the priest that Callan has actually passed.
Well,
And there are no remains.
now that your
I was wanting
talk is done, I have to give this to you.
to get what was left of him, but they stopped.
The notices from the commander.
You are given a parchment that, as you
Sorry.
read it,
Conscripting what I hear is a dead man's country.
Well, you're dead and not dead.
Just what is this country going to do?
I have one more I have to hold on to. He gave me 3. Can you just take the other one too?
They think Callan's not actually dead.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They thought I was lying about all 3.
Yeah.
So they gave me 3. So I'm like, just take these 2.
Rough times. People getting conscripted. It's a good guy dodge that bullet.
Now,
Same.
well,
Joining the college was the university was.
Hated
Hey,
you know yourself with your purpose
hold
in
on.
life. Replace
Hold on,
soldiers
not
with
a
undead.
Also, I'm far too old to serve. 100.
you said I was going
How
to.
old am I?
Wait, you said I was dead.
Hi. You still are, but you're not.
You're pretty sure
What?
not.
Oh, the
He's
magic.
what?
He's
Oh,
he's a mix of being alive and being undead.
I think
How do you
you're
be a
wrong.
mix of that?
I don't know.
I think you're wrong.
Adults are talking.
I don't fully understand it. I looked upon him with magic that, reveals undead essence to me.
And
He
you
has
just
it.
read it or it was wrong.
And he also doesn't have it.
That doesn't happen.
Clearly it did.
Well, no.
So you were dead and then you weren't. There's a lot going on here that I don't understand. What is your name?
Oh, I'm Goligar.
Good to meet you, Olga. We're gonna be friends.
He said it, not me.
He sure did say it.
Look, isn't he a trustworthy fellow?
Why don't you trust me?
Oh, sorry. It's a bit weird when, the first thing you say to someone is, can I look at you later?
He's enjoying tea and he appreciates your presence.
It's a first impression, and now he's trying to tell me I'm dead.
I said the first
Well, you're
impression.
not dead, but you're not dead.
Exactly. It's
That's what it sounds like.
Hey,
I don't know.
hey.
I'm just.
Actually,
He's an approved necromancer. What am I
I wonder if I
supposed to say
can
against it?
influence you with necromancy.
big in the village.
That
Are there
sounds
any
a little
necromancers
suspicious.
in the village?
Yeah.
No. God, no.
Maybe don't.
Definitely not.
So,
I don't want him to become full dead.
does Ryan even know what that means?
I prefer if he just stays in this limbo for now. And
No, you wouldn't even have knowledge arcane or anything.
he becomes
I,
full
I
alive,
straight
that'd
up
be great.
don't. I don't know.
Or we never find out.
Dungeoneering, geography, and
I wonder if I
nature.
can heal him.
Ooh,
That's a good
that's
plan.
it. Hold on, give me a second. Let me try something. I'm gonna mix up a potion.
Don't need to do that.
What's a
Oh, okay.
necrobrancher?
Okay. I'm gonna do a quick heal check upon you. That's a natural one. Is he hurt?
Natural one.
He
on
did a
the
heal
field.
check, natural
I
one.
mean,
He's
unless-
like, I'm gonna check you
Unless-
first before I.
Unless they tended
He's
my
like, before
wounds.
I heal you, I'm gonna check you.
I don't assume
Oh!
any wounds were tended to, considering you're a corpse.
How is your head still on your body?
Yeah, all of his. I mean.
He's a
he is-
skeleton wearing a
he
skin
might
suit.
Like this is a corpse. Like there's no way this is like he's cold to the touch. He's like he's all weird. Like this doesn't make any sense. He's dead. Like he's dead. Like he must be dead.
Alright, well, hopefully this won't hurt you.
I think I know exactly what you're doing. Can I please prepare the potion first?
I'm just gonna heal him.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing the other one.
No, that'd be horrible.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that to people. May the essence of life flow through you. Wounds. Gonna heal 7. Hopefully.
So I'm like, just like,
Oh,
oh, it didn't hurt him.
oh, good.
You're not screaming in agony. Oh,
I
good.
feel great.
Oh, cool.
Because that does hurt the.
Oh, that was...
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, if he was undead, he would be hurt. Wonder if,
So that's perfect then? If that's supposed to do something...
Well, it proves you're less undead than we thought.
Yeah, so you're alive, but
There's some essence of undead about him.
interesting.
You look and feel like a corpse, but you're alive.
He's a necromancer.
Yeah, necrobrancher. Yeah, I don't... What
He fiddles with undead
I
things.
specialize in the magic of undeath.
And death.
He both sustains life and creates unlife.
Hi.
Non-life.
You might think that that's weird and possibly evil, but hear me out. I'm working on an idea.
He told me quite a bit.
Yes.
I wrote down in my book.
Yes.
It's actually quite interesting.
Think about it, if you will. A world where undead can do all the hard tasks in life. Think about people have to dig a ditch for a town.
You know that a concept of undead would be weird to you.
Get skeletons to dig that hole. Something bad happens, oh no, the skeletons get hurt, not people.
It's kind of like a reduce, reuse, recycle sort of, system.
So working on the ethically sourcing bodies part.
That is the tough part that I brought up immediately.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult.
Especially the fact that a lot of families like to keep their remains intact.
Yes.
I suggested a volunteer system.
Yes, it's a great idea. Get rid of the organs, no one needs those.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I do. Well, scientists do sometimes enjoy
Mages need
voluntarily
organs.
disposed of organs, but it's an up in the air thing. Again, this is all speculative.
So you mind if I roll with you guys for a bit?
A little bit. Now they don't know what you do.
You might actually be very interested in the discovery we found, the dwarven ruins.
I
On the
have
north.
heard about strange things happening around here.
There is a lot going on that's very ancient. It might have to do with crypts, even.
Ooh, you know what they say? The dead don't tell tales unless a necromancer's there.
I never heard that.
Not once. Ever.
I never heard that.
That sounds completely made up.
I do like it though, but I never heard that.
No, you know.
It's how common necromancers are. Not really.
No, I understand not very.
Yeah,
I get it.
especially like
You can roll it.
In the capital.
In the capital, they're known to be.
on the outskirts. Normally
But
they
how
don't.
about Elven?
Normally they don't travel.
Yeah, you would know that most
Like scholars, they don't
I-
normally travel.
Yeah, a lot of what necromancy is for is like artificial limbs.
Yeah.
Or like they don't have widespread.
It's like stuff like false life, like protection.
Yeah, exactly. Like that sort
Yeah,
of thing.
it's nothing like the level he's at.
No, he's really suggesting like
Yeah, like
fucking
let's go, and I'm like, it's interesting, but
It's
that might be
for, yeah, for what I'd still like to do, I'd rather you didn't come with us. I'd give you what you were just spouting there, but
Why?
because it's possibly dealing with a very special corpse.
No, we're not going to be bringing him to the hole.
I don't have to. Just because I can doesn't mean I will.
Sounds like you're
We
very eager to.
No.
We are not going to be. No one is going to be messing with your
And
brother's
honestly, the whole concept is very unnerving, and I don't like it.
I have Brucey volunteered for it.
True.
As he just,
I don't like that. It
You don't have vocal cords,
and
shut
his and his stained.
Listen,
no, it's like a squeaking sound. Isn't it?
yeah, it's the bone, it's the Skyrim skeleton noise,
Yeah.
that like creaky
Right.
noise.
Yeah.
That is. I
Listen,
don't
it's
like that.
It's
Oh,
easier.
so
If
I
you,
can make him look normal.
it's easier if you make them if you think about it like a tool than more of like a person.
Exactly.
It's a lot easier that way. Because they're not a person anymore. They're dead. The
I
essence of the person is
I
gone.
I deserves rest.
Oh no,
When
no,
it's
no.
done.
When he was alive, we talked about it, and he gave me permission to do it.
There's some
I
people that
can't
actually,
him.
interestingly, don't believe in any of these gods. There's a lot of people actually, and some of them think that their souls don't do anything after they die, or there isn't no concept of soul, so they just give up their body willingly. For science, sometimes, and sometimes for magic.
If they want to be foolish like that, they.
Again, all I'm saying is I will respect also whatever you're trying to do. I will not defile it in any way.
He seems trustworthy.
I would just like to travel with you because you pique my curiosity. And quite frankly, town is a bit of a place right now because everyone knows I'm a necromancer, so, as you are towards me right now, most people probably won't like me too much. Travel with you, do some good.
Especially in the fringes,
Yeah.
where people have superstitions.
Yeah.
A lot of people like
Also, I'm an elf.
people like him.
Big boss, don't
Guy-
like elves.
That is actually a bit comforting. Believe it or not.
That he's an elf.
He's got blue corners.
What is that called?
That's
What?
I see blue corners.
What?
I just
My hair is icy platinum.
Just-
And it's corduroys.
No,
Okay.
I
see
saw
platinum.
it.
What is it then? What is your hair?
it's just like braided in the back.
I see
I-
platinum blue braided
know-
hair.
That sounds
So it's like a silvery bluish
Yeah.
white.
This could be good for.
That's the question I asked earlier.
Very-
1, 2, or 3.
This would be good for
No, it's natural.
morning, babe. It's really hard to tell. It happened yesterday.
As you sort of
I
gather
just
yourself.
do whatever you want. I don't.
Ruckus come
I'm
back
gonna
and
go. God,
she lets you know that the funeral arrangements have been sorted, and they're sort of currently digging a spot for Callan.
Poor Callan.
If there is no body, then it is what it is.
I wouldn't recommend going fishing.
Just
for
toss
his
both of
corpse.
them.
It's probably still not safe.
We got a heckin' dinosaur over here telling me I was dead. Don't leave these. And just toss the fucking things you gave me.
What things?
The fucking description letters.
You have to have these.
They still really want you.
This is for you and your brother. You need these.
You're gonna be used
Oh,
as
we've-
propaganda.
We both died. It's what I'm
Oh
told.
no! They're using you as propaganda now.
Listen, these are not mine to deal with. I was told to give them to you, and that's it. Take them. Thank
You
you.
gave them.
Great. Okay. Yep. That's fair.
Yes,
You know
mine.
what? There you go.
Yeah, you.
You did what you will with it. I'm happy.
They're
Thank
not
you.
gonna be happy about it.
I just don't give them back to me. That's it.
I just
Hey,
said I
not
threw
gonna lie,
them.
Arms.
Where
Bad first
is
impression.
Stillman?
As you say that,
we kinda got split up
you've
in it,
discussed
right?
and sort of taken the day to rest
I
as
took a load of the
you
heat.
hear a knock on the door. as
No, they hear a whinny.
You're gonna wait first.
Because
Ah,
first
the Winnie
off,
Stillman.
I would come up and are you outside or inside?
No way.
If the whole day's been going by,
Yeah,
probably
inside.
inside.
Okay.
It's cold.
I'd see the lights and I'd be like, wait a minute. Oh god, it was left on. I hope the house didn't burn. I'd come up and I would try to open the door.
It wouldn't be locked.
Yeah,
So it would
you
open.
would open
Yeah.
and stuff. You all
Oh, I
see,
mean,
you can all roll
First
perception.
you would see Bruce standing outside.
Yeah, Bruce.
Wait, there is a person! Sleep.
No, nothing.
I am indisposed. I am weak.
You are disguised.
Oh
I got
yeah,
a
right. I'm disguised. I
27
wouldn't sleep him then. I
I
would
got
just walk up.
27 perception.
15.
They would probably hear me outside saying, excuse me, sir.
20.
Could I come into your house, please?
You-
Because I'm walking up to Bruce.
You hear a man, or somebody talking to Bruce outside as
Oh shit.
you open the door.
Oh.
You see a
he's
rather
not dead.
ugly halfling man.
Really
You don't see me.
Mm-mm.
No, but you're talking to Bruce.
Oh.
But Bruce doesn't respond.
Yeah, he doesn't respond. As I walk
Oh, he's not dead. Oh, I was
Hello-
worried
hello?
there a minute.
I mean, you don't
Sir?
really recognize the
Hello?
sound.
Oh,
That you don't
Maybe-
recognize
Oh,
at all.
Stop.
no, but
Who are you?
it's
Who are
somebody
you?
talking
I
to
open the
Bruce.
door.
Yeah, again, this is a
Forbid
very,
me! You're not in prison. You're not in...
as soon as he says that, you know it's Silman, but the disguise is very good.
Who?
If he
Oh, the
didn't say that-
face! I ran into, What was his name? a guy, the hobgoblin man.
Oh,
What?
what's his name? Oh, yes. What
He
is
does
his name?
makeup.
Siegfried.
Hobgoblin does makeup.
Siegfried, right? That was his name.
Yes, it's alright. Let me clean it. I'll press the digitation.
Yeah,
That's also.
it does pop up, but it
What? No.
it like as you recall with the with his it.
Yeah, it's very painful. I realize that. Yeah.
as you're just
Oh,
God!
Could have used hot water to help you with that.
That looks painful.
Let me make some salve.
It's not bleeding, so it's okay.
Be a minute.
Probably blood going down my face a little bit.
I can heal you. I don't have anything left for the day.
That hurt.
This is our
What are you all doing
new
here?
friend.
Hi.
This is.
You got chased. How'd you get away? There's a new man.
This is our friend.
apparently
New
they
friend.
killed me.
Nah.
Lots happened.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
Lots happened. He died, came back. Apparently, I didn't see it. We got captured.
That's what they keep telling me.
I was supposed to give this to you. That's it. Don't hand it back to me, and we're fine.
What does it say on it?
It says Silman Lake, you are hereby conscripted into the Heldraki army. You are to appear.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys can screw off. I'm not gonna throw my life away for some guy I don't know.
Fair.
I did my duty. And he.
Also, they killed my friend. Apparently.
He was dead.
What? What do you?
You keep
so
saying
he-
that,
so-
but here I am.
To put it lightly, this is Mortimer.
I am Mortimer. No, hi.
You're the weird guy who was following us.
Yeah, well,
He's a registered caster.
Yes, I am a registered caster of the divine magics.
Yes, I am too, as I apply terribly.
He's friendly.
Hi.
He's good. He's not with the army.
Don't worry, people don't like me either. I'm a necromancer.
Sorry, it's habit.
Yeah,
Wait, you do necromancy?
Yes.
I've heard
Very
of it.
extreme
I've read
forms
it a
of
couple
it.
times. I don't really know
It's
too
my
much about it.
specialty. Yeah, I'm sure you met Bruce. He's my skeleton.
Why didn't he answer me? That's incredibly rude.
As I said, he's my skeleton.
Wait, what?
He's a skeleton.
Wait, can I see his bone arm? Because he doesn't have armor on it.
Oh yeah, you can see the bone arm.
That would have changed the initial anyway. Whatever. Pretend I didn't notice. Wait.
It's just me. He's my skeleton. You.
Oh.
That's why he had no arm.
I thought you just had a weird tattoo.
Odd prosthetic.
It's just a weird tattoo. Bone arm.
With dripping blood.
It's not dripping with blood. It's a viscous red ooze.
It's
I'm
like
sure it drips a little.
it's like sticky.
Yeah.
You know. Like
No, it
like
doesn't
if you was
drip
wrapped-
much.
It's like those little red hands.
No, I get it. It's
those
like
little red
freshly
hands.
removed
Like you
flesh
flick
from
and it
bone.
sticks to
Whatever's
No,
left
no,
behind.
so what it is that's like a red ooze that's like holding him together essentially.
Oh,
Imagine Jello.
Jello, yeah.
So it's fleshy jello. That's cool.
It's not fleshy.
It's just
thick,
red?
coagulated.
Dude,
It's a red ooze.
But
Dude,
it does taste
it's-
like strawberry.
It's like it's 80s mom's like ultimate nightmare.
Yeah.
Because 80s mom like put whatever the hell in
Yeah,
Jello.
yeah,
They
yeah.
put a skeleton in Jello.
Just ham and Jello. This is the
You mean it's their
skeleton.
dream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the nightmare of
Yes.
From
Yeah.
From that. Yeah.
nightmare from 80s mom.
Yes.
But
So
yes.
about dying?
They tried to convince me I'm dead.
he died, but he didn't.
So they apparently chased him, caught
Yeah, I
him,
know about that.
and killed him. And then
why did
as
you kill him?
I was subdued.
Because he's running away, I don't know.
woke up.
They're
That seems
crazy.
extreme.
Yes, I know. These people are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I lied to them in the first place.
I just don't want to lose my scholarship. With
Wait,
the
they can
college.
do that?
The army can do whatever they want.
They're the royal army.
I'm starting to dislike this concept of army. It sounds pretty terrible.
Well, when half of your system runs on the military, they hold a lot of power over things.
Yeah.
Anyway, they killed him. They checked him. He didn't have a pulse. He was laying in the snow face down for God knows how long.
They threw a torch at him.
And then he got up.
Oh, why would they do that? Well, I mean, I woke up.
What do you mean you just got up?
He just got up.
He just got up.
Just got up and like yawned.
Gasped
I mean,
for
you do
air.
look terrible.
Yeah, they
But you always looked terrible before.
They subdued
No
me.
offense, it's just,
I got
Yes.
bit by a dog. Like, it's a lot
That's
of happened
what
in the
the-
last couple of weeks.
It's not a tattoo around
That
his face.
scar
by the
is
way.
news.
It's
I
a-
always assume that the gods did that to him.
No, that was dogs.
No.
Mostly dogs.
You know, like, your dog's not like you.
Yes.
Are you not a dog person?
I love dogs. It's
Dogs don't love
it's
him
not mutual.
Oh.
It's what we used to talk about with this. This
Yeah.
is not the prime way.
Dog!
to bring a
Dog!
Teeth
Yeah.
bared,
Dog!
open mouth.
Dog!
Just face
Dog!
first.
Dogs love it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not,
yeah, nose out, like ready
Yeah.
to.
That's
Sure they
prime,
love it.
prime Scarface.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys gonna do now?
Bite.
Well, I want to leave town to try to
But
find my
you-
father, so it sounds like I'm leaving town very quickly.
I still need to go get.
I don't think they're going to force you to come because they want you to meet with them in a month's time at a place.
It'll say on there.
On the page.
It's actually.
We don't.
I burned it.
Yeah, he burned his and he threw
Well, when
his.
you read
I mean,
it,
they're
you
still
would have known
around,
it was
but-
in 4 months' time at the beginning of spring.
Oh, you think I read that? I literally got to the part where they said
Not
conscription,
you,
and then I burned it.
Yeah, it's like you have plenty of time. You're supposed to meet them somewhere, so they're not going to grab you. You can freely walk around town.
So I could maybe meet them.
Yeah,
Make
but
them
he-
change their
everyone's
mindset.
telling me everyone thinks I'm
Ooh,
dead, so
boy.
like,
I don't think that would
see
work.
why.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you now, it won't work.
I'm
Whatever
aware.
noble that is, he's right.
I have
Stop.
no intention of joining the army. They can
Stuffy,
go
man.
suck it.
You can say it, he's an asshole.
Also, I'd like not to stick around here very long because there's 2 individuals in this army that are not nice.
I thought that I'd have to save you guys, but this makes things simpler. We can just leave.
I
Yes.
would like to get what's left.
Well, we can.
I would like to purchase some supplies from that caravan that they brought because I have clothes.
I'm gonna stay here.
All my things exploded.
And
On
he
my
said,
horse.
Remember that while you're at this house, you have a
Yeah.
master workout.
Yeah, but that's not what I need. I need
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he needs
normal
other normal
stuff.
supplies.
Lantern, oil.
I'm gonna stay here. All my stuff's here anyway, so.
Safe.
I'm gonna leave Bruce here. I'm gonna go into town with him.
I won't be long. I just need to go buy supplies.
Okay.
Would you like Bruce not to be alive?
I don't just turn him off.
Yeah.
I'm curious what that means.
Of course. He's just going to disassemble him.
I don't like the idea of that. Why would you?
Neither do I.
He can just stay there. He doesn't bug me too much.
Alright.
I'm still
just
trying
not
to
sure.
understand the whole talking to someone and they don't respond.
He can't talk.
Like I told him, just treat it more like a tool than a person because it's not a person anymore. They're dead.
He's
Yeah, he's just a dead guy.
It's just a tool now.
Like I know the
It's-
concept. It's just seeing it is different.
It's kind of like that one really, really, really powerful wizard that I met that was in the college. He did something called Golomancy, putting magic into like stone and then it moves around like a person. It was interesting. It was very interesting.
Cool.
Apparently it costs a lot, so I just didn't even talk to him.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
have
why don't
money.
you do something more like that? That sounds much
Isn't it like
better
the
than
same
using
thing?
corpses.
Well, corpses are kind of gross.
Well, because
This is much easier.
it's much easier. Because a corpse or a
It's already
skeleton,
predisposed to movement.
it already has an essence of life kind of in it, so it's easier to get it going. Creating a golem is a lot more money. You need a lot powerful of a mage.
And you need very magical materials.
Yes, and I can't do that with my abilities.
Well, I thought you said that the essence was golden or whatever that was.
What?
When you see people die,
Yes, the
essence
soul,
is
like
golden.
whatever the presence of life is, right?
Yeah. The soul.
What I'm saying is
Right,
the
yes,
the body is built to move,
Yes.
so it's easy to use magic to make it move, right? That
It's
makes
like,
sense?
it's like a
you know,
puppet.
like your elbow does this,
Yeah.
right?
It's like a puppet.
So it's easy to make magic to make
you're
your
the
elbow do
puppet
this,
master.
right?
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
And also, most people that make
Mimicking life is very easy.
most people that
I
make
think.
golems are wizards. I'm a man
Yeah.
of God.
I've been studying for like 100 years. Oh my god, magic.
What you got?
Not for Asma.
Oh, okay. Curious about a god, my father.
Wait, for Adna? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. I'm quite the follower of Desna myself.
Ah.
Traveling in journeys myself. That's why I wasn't very happy when I had to sleep in that tent, but
So you.
Well, I'm cold. I'm gonna go
I
inside.
am
now.
most.
I don't care what you do with Bruce as long as he doesn't make.
I'm gonna go on do a
Oh,
little
sorry,
shopping.
sorry.
So you head out
I-
and you go over to the caravan.
Good
There are a bunch
Perhaps
of
you can start
supplies that
loading
have been
things in the
dropped
wagon for
off
me.
and some things that are divvied out.
I'm willing to pay. I just need supplies to
Yes.
travel.
You'll have
Because
to
everything
tell me what
burned,
you want loaded.
including my horse.
Yeah, and so you need
I make a
just some
pile of
standard
my things
oils,
and then
flasks,
just
Yeah, like
Bruce,
uh,
move that to
a
there.
handful of small specialty items.
small.
kind of.
Yeah,
like
like the
this.
specialty items I think would be like
The
some
dead pot's still
bottles,
weird, but this is great.
Yeah,
like glass bottles.
like files and the lot.
Yeah, I don't really need papers. I still have my formula kit or book. But yeah, I just need like mess kit, tent.
Winter cloak.
I have winter clothes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
still have those.
I mean, between everything,
Rope.
You could just buy a kit.
You're looking at, like-
a little adventurers kit. It comes with all those.
I would
Yeah.
just need another alchemist kit, which is the starting kit for the alchemist.
you're looking at like a total between everything and a little bit of a markup, like 32 gold.
You don't have that.
I 32 gold. How would I give you everything I have on me? Which is not nearly that much.
Not even close.
I have,
No.
here's what I have.
haven't
I
gotten, any
pick
gold.
out my coins. I like 6 gold. Oh, 73 silver. Okay, we're getting close there. And then 116 gold, like a satchel, and then like
Well,
that's
copper,
everything.
not gold.
Copper, sorry.
Yeah.
160.
Not gold.
No,
Copper.
copper. And I'm like,
So he's got
and
like
that's everything.
almost 20 gold.
What can I get with this?
You're able to get like your tent and your basic provisions, like a decent amount of that sort of thing. You're having a rough time finding the files, but you think if you need like any extra of that kind of stuff, you could probably rummage through Silman's house and pick up.
Oh, there's a lot of alchemist
additional-
tools here.
Any additional like necessities? You would still need like the garden for it to be masterwork, but it would.
But I can get my like stuff back.
Yeah, you get your stuff. All you can basically recuperate most losses.
Yeah. Because technically a large amount of an alchemist kit doesn't need to be on a table. Most of it, at least.
So you managed to grab your things, and
Minus
what
the
was it
pony.
that you were doing as you
Yeah.
were going through town? Do
got a
you
new horse?
begin setting up your stand, or
It almost sounds like we're gonna be leaving here soon. I don't have time.
Because now I have a horse.
I'm just going
We have the
to.
wagon horses. And Modi.
First off, I'll go visit the church in the town if it has one.
yes, indeed.
I'll go greet whoever is inside. Be like, I'm a man of God. That's whatever deity watches over this land.
As you go in, you see Dolder, the priest of Iron. He's actually he seems to be setting up some kind of procession. He's writing down some stuff with an ink and quill. As you go in,
Greetings. I'd like to offer my word of prayer for whatever God watches over these lands. I too am. I'm a cleric.
Bit of a gamer.
Bit of a gamer myself.
Bit of a gamer.
Purchased Twitch Prime.
it's Iomany in these parts, as with many.
Fortnite.
And whom do you follow?
Do you follow Fortnite?
You're not here with the army, are you?
Oh, no. I'm a traveling medicine man. I'm a worshiper of Phrasma.
Ah. Yes. Well, certainly. Of course.
Nothing wrong with Phrasma.
I mean, nothing really wrong with her, but
Not a destiny, you know.
Yeah.
Actually,
she's just uncommon.
Actually, no, yeah.
Busting at the door, being like, "Hey, yo, what up?"
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's very funny. You come in and you're like, I'm a worshiper of Phrasma, as you go, oh, well, that's a good omen, a worshiper of Phrasma coming in on this day. Well, it's the second day of the month of Phrasma. It is of her month. It is her.
She does
it is her strongest month,
Cool.
of course.
I totally lost track of time.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
that's why he
cool.
follows it.
Well, I'll tell you.
I mean, it could be a worker.
Hello. Curious if there are any extra rooms at this church that I could possibly stay in while I'm in town.
Oh, certainly. Yes, we can facilitate.
Thank you. I'm going out with a couple of individuals for a bit, but when I get back, I would be very appreciated if I could at least have a roof over my head while I stay here to
Ah, yes.
help the town.
Any followers or friends here, and what is your name, friend?
My name is Mortimer Lowhide.
Well,
And yourself?
Technically.
my name is Dolder. I'm the priest here.
Silver.
Pleasure. And yes, there's a small spot in the back. I usually keep a extra room here.
Very good, thank you.
Of course. And what is your business in town?
So I'm just here to offer my services in any way possible, help any wounded, or help alleviate any pains of some kind.
Oh, well, it is much appreciated. Healers are always good. Any disease is typically well done. Well, I appreciate it. More. And if you require anything else, please feel free to ask.
Thank you. Your generosity is quite a lot, actually. Thank you.
Well, of course.
It's too much. I don't like it. Stop.
If there's anything else that I can do for you,
I'm fine right now.
here.
That's a good thing.
He gets up and he kind of brings you over and shows you to your little room. It's a little hay bed. It's nothing special, but it's a roof. It's not freezing, so that's always good. Yeah. So, you're shown there, and
then I'll just walk around the town, kind of get a feel for everything.
Yeah, for sure. And as you guys are dealing, the army is still kind of hanging around. They more of them are actually sort of back where they had cleared a bunch of trees. They had basically worked most of the day and cleared this big open area, and they did pretty good work. And that's where a lot of their tents are, and they're set up over that way, leaving most of the town more or less to be. They seem to be waiting for their commander, who isn't there right now.
Gregor, I hope the whole undead thing is in our friendship.
Greg?
Just a random god. I'm gonna call him Gregor.
And just pray that's his name. Or anything to do with his name. I'm Doug.
Fuck.
I'm Brad.
All your helmets look the same.
I'm not wearing a
Who are
helmet.
you?
Oh yeah, the guard, yeah, or the soldier. He's kind of he's a little embarrassed more than anything because he was kind of chastised, but he was like, I didn't know. I've been seeing dead people.
That's fair. Most people freak out when they see a skeleton. I understand.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
That friendship is ruined.
Oh, done my purchases.
Awkward, let's go.
Great.
It's starting to get awkward here.
You
I gotta
gather
get used to
things
carrying all this now.
and
Yeah.
you make your way back to the house.
I'm gonna warn you right now. If there's ever a pit and I'm falling in, don't put any fire near it. Or don't put any fire near me.
That makes sense. You said you're an alchemist. I'm sure you have lots of explosive chemicals on you.
Yes.
Who would do that?
Someone who doesn't know.
Last time this happened, thankfully, all my things were on a horse. But now it's on me.
Oh. Ah. Don't worry, I don't do anything. Well, I do cast Spark. I won't cast Spark on you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Tomorrow.
Today I
The military presence slowly wanes, and is there anything else that you would like to do?
would like to stay far away from the military men, as I don't imagine they'd like seeing me.
Well, I mean, you're no longer disguised, so you're kind of like,
Nobody's seen my
Nobody's
face
seen you
yet.
yet.
Yeah.
but you'd prefer to keep it that way.
Correct.
As you all sort of take the day and recuperate a little bit.
Morty.
But what the hell do we do?
Yeah.
I purchased all my things. By the way, don't push me into a pit like you did my... I don't want to chastise you on that. I'm sorry. I just warning you, I have a lot of oils and
The hell you
things
writing
in my
there?
backpack. For future reference. I'm
Oh,
not trying to be rude, I'm just warning you.
M-O-R.
Sorry.
It's,
I'm not trying to pry open the wounds or anything.
It's fine. It's just a fit of emotion when that. Yeah, I just want to get him so he could be buried.
Oh yeah, right.
I guess that's what we could do first.
No idea how exactly we're gonna approach the bandit situation.
Yeah, they might just be back there.
It might just be safer to bury him there. Maybe fill that hole.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I know it's a bit far, but I don't know.
Oh, we'd have to go there anyways.
we'll see what happens when we get there.
Assuming there's still remains.
Yeah, unlikely.
Days.
There will be bones. Well,
Well, I'm more
That
concerned
acid
that
might
if the
shoot
bandits
through
showed
it.
up, they might have just buried it already.
oh, yeah, they might want to keep it.
Or
Well,
animals picked it clean.
I mean, didn't they send a scouting party? I doubt the bandits will want to stick around after being scouted by an army.
Who knows?
Either way, let's get ready for travels. We'll head out that way. That'll be our first destination. Figure this all out.
Yeah.
At least we'll get away from the army.
Maybe we could figure out where that bandit leader is hiding.
The guy.
You know where I think they're hiding? I think they're in that damn castle we passed.
I believe that's probably where they are.
I knew we should have checked that out first, instead of going waltzing right in that trap. Damn it.
I'm very confused.
There's
So
been
bandits showed up and killed our mayor. And
Oh.
then they decided to tell
The
us...
first
to-
day I was in this town, too.
Yes, they decided to tell us, don't do this thing that we have no control over. They wanted us, people weren't allowed to go excavate or whatever the hell it was. And then they started threatening us.
You guys telling you about?
Yeah, we captured the leader of that small group, only to find out there's a big.
They have a hierarchy.
They have a hierarchy,
Makes
and there's
sense.
someone hired them, and
Always
has
someone higher up.
Yeah, there's some crazy I don't know viewpoint they have that makes all this bad, and we're just trying to be a town and not die.
Yeah.
So
They came from.
We
the
got
south,
hit.
I
That's what
think?
the corpse outside town is. That was their leader.
Ah, I was wondering about that. It's very barbaric.
Yes, but it does send a message.
Yeah.
It's not tasteful, but I understand why they did it.
It's a message to the bandits and to travelers.
Yes.
A good one to travelers, I'd say.
Well, after our mayor was brutally killed, and I don't blame the town.
Yeah.
We do live on the outskirts, but
Yes, that's why I came here.
then we just we don't understand why.
You intentionally came to the outskirts?
Yeah, yes.
That is strange. Also, why is the army here? That's really weirding me out.
Well, they're conscripting people for the war.
Yeah, but they said we're winning, right?
Yeah,
Well,
but
they still need men to fill shoes.
yes.
It's not like just because you're winning means you won.
Oh, but it just
Yeah, look, the armies don't have necromancers. You can't just raise the dead over eyes.
why can't they?
That's weird. That's
Also,
messed up.
sometimes when you're winning, you need more troops because you have
That's
to
weird.
occupy territories.
That's weird, but having undead in
All the time, there's people like
Again,
there's healthy-minded individuals that don't like military occupation, surprisingly.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know much about the army, but they showed up and they were just like...
They usually just demand things, and if you don't follow, they'll kill you, usually. I'm very impressed they didn't kill
See? That's
me.
what bugging me.
Thankfully, I'm with the college, and the college still has sway.
Yep. You have the college, I have the power of God.
This
And anime.
college is odd.
We're not all from the same college.
Okay.
I'm not from a college.
You just said.
No, I said I have the power of God.
You said your college had the power of God.
No, and I have the power of God.
So
Well, so
said
you're not
your
a study.
college.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did. My master taught me.
So, yeah, you would have some studying, but yours is one of those divinely gifted ones? Oh. Huh. I don't know much about those.
So you all
Very strange.
sort of
We'll start
gather
traveling.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Where are
Right,
you guys
so-
headed?
Okay, so are we coming
You know, there's a lot
back?
of people that don't believe in that
I
sort of
know.
power.
Then I'm gonna
Understand
go
it's quite
first.
odd. I mean, I didn't.
Okay, do that.
Yeah.
And when they went shopping.
So I thought because I had to go get my brother and it was
Another
a
thing
party.
we
I thought we'd be coming back to
Pieces.
bury him. It's a funeral happening
What's
for
going
him.
on?
Oh, I initially thought we would, when I got my brother's potato course, we'd be coming back because he's having a funeral.
Why don't
That
we
makes
wait till the
sense.
army leaves at least?
I think there's two things we need to do while we're out there. One, yes, maybe recover. Maybe
Yeah.
that's a big maybe. Recover your brother's
Yeah.
corpse.
Yes.
The second thing is investigate that castle.
Oh, yes, of course. We can do that.
Yeah.
Let's just wait till the army leaves.
Just at least do that first.
I think we should do that while the army's here, because then
Oh,
we'll
and
be away. They'll be
yeah.
in town. We'll be
And
far away
remember,
from them.
They just want you at that location in 4 months. They're not gonna take you now.
I know, but I don't want them to see me.
Exactly. We can leave and go investigate this.
I assume we don't have to go through town. I'm sure there's some kind of.
No. That's
Yeah,
not
go
around the outside here.
As you're
Might be looking.
discussing,
Then why'd you go to the disguise?
You
was
can
I
kind of hear a bit of rabble and fanfare as you hear the sound of horses and so on. It seems as though there's a lot of movement.
Yeah,
or
it
a
sounds
lot
like
going
we're
on.
waiting anyways.
What are they doing? Go outside.
Take a look, and it seems as though you can hear the booming voice of the dwarven commander as he raises as he seems to be coming back from somewhere. You would have known that
he was at the
dig.
Oh, he's coming back from the dig.
He is coming back, and he seems to be rallying his men.
They were at the dig. They were.
Seems like they're leaving already.
Yes,
Interesting.
that's good. Let's just wait for them to leave then. It shouldn't take them more than a couple hours. Gives you time to get Modi at least.
Yeah. Here it is. Oh, it's
His horse.
Pony.
Pony, sorry.
It was a gift from my dad.
Listen, when you're as tall as me, a pony looks like a horse.
Yeah. Boy.
But yeah,
Brother.
everything is. It seems as though they're gathering themselves to march back. They clearly, whatever their business was here, they're sorted and ready to go.
I'll be going off soon.
Oh,
Well, while they're doing that,
Let's go,
and while I'm here, I'm going to make some more of that poultice.
Oh, cool.
That's what
It's my favorite pot.
As I first make some crafter's boon, and I drink it.
Oh yeah, mother runs it in.
Zans.
Zans.
Are
Take
you
some Zans. Give me that plus
about to leave? Are
5.
you coming with or something?
What?
Like I'm about to go tomorrow and get the boat and say bye tomorrow. Oh.
Every time.
I'm not allowed to craft.
You really are.
I'm not allowed to craft.
You're not,
This time it's a poultice. It's not a potion.
Yeah, it's
You're
just
not allowed
acid
to-
juice.
You're not allowed to craft. I'm not allowed to hit things accurately.
Single time.
Help me.
Man.
We're not allowed to do the things that we're
I'm
meant
telling
to
you,
do.
the secret to this game is just don't roll.
Total I got an 18.
Hold on.
Total
Except
I
for when
got
you're
it.
stealthy.
Oh, sorry. In his house, I got a 20 total. Sorry. I rolled a 1 and got a 20 on a
What are
skill check.
Gerald's doing?
By the way,
Gonna be the
doesn't matter. But by the way,
I'm sure
Low.
he's very busy right now.
low.
Have a wonderful day, and I'm in town.
As I'm crafting the...
Probably say bye tomorrow.
Ow!
What happened?
Why'd you blow up? Actually, that's pretty normal.
Okay.
Not for him,
I
just in
did it.
general.
Great! No, it didn't blow up. No blow up.
Oh, okay.
I just...
My dad blew up a lot. This was his shop.
Sorry for your fault.
Perfect.
Oh, he's an alchemist. It's part of the thing. That's what he
Ah.
told me, at least.
Man.
As you rub it on yourself,
I just like... Straight face, like...
it's like, it better be good.
Well, I go outside first.
Wait a minute.
I like rush outside. I'm like, ah! Go outside.
You run outside.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Wait.
As you begin rubbing this
Okay,
on. It
okay.
seems okay.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to have it kind of burns a little bit, not like hot, but like icy
Like
hot.
Vaseline.
Like icy hot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
oh weird,
Dude, like
cold,
Shaquille
spicy.
O'Neal.
As the spot that you rubbed begins to grow these big purple hairs that just cover the spot where you had put. It is very itchy and very
what the heck
very
is happening
strange.
to you?
It's yeah. You have this big patch of purple, super itchy hair.
Do gnomes normally have purple hair?
Actually, yes.
So that's normal?
That's a weird cream, though.
It's supposed to heal you.
I don't think I'd
Give it a try! And I just kind of like throw it in the snow.
I'm good. I've seen what happens sometimes. I've seen enough
You know any
flying orcs
scissors?
and...
Just pull out a knife and just
At least they have a knife.
Yeah, and
every time have to have complications.
And yeah, you would just be considered to be just I guess it would just be like not nauseated. It would be like shaken. You're just at -2 because you're so focused on this itchiness.
That's like poison
oh
ivy.
my god, it's just so annoying that
can't ignore it.
You cannot ignore it.
Great.
But yeah,
That looks awful.
Yes, I know. Stop staring at it.
Sorry, it's just so weird.
I hate this. Why is it every time I try and make something in not distress, it's terrible. But when I'm in distress, it works fine.
Maybe you work better under pressure?
I guess so.
Yeah, maybe the relaxation
Maybe
is
the
just...
bullies were right. Maybe them being around and taunting me all the time actually helped me.
Sounds like a lot of personal
but
issues.
you do still have a bucket of this stuff. Like you can keep it.
I throw it in the
Snow.
snow.
I would actually pick it up. I'd be like, this could be useful.
How? Don't touch me with it.
It's not for you guys.
Oh my God.
It would be for people who might not want to answer questions for us.
You're gonna make them itchy.
Yeah, I'll annoy them. Leave them in a room itchy with no source of freedom for
It's
hours.
like a torture method where you give them a permanently moving itchy spots.
No.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt them. It
Every
just
time
makes them
they go to
itchy.
scratch it, it moves somewhere else.
It's
Why are we talking
ethical
about torturing
torture.
people? I don't like this. I don't like this.
You take
Ethical
the day,
torture.
I don't like this.
and
Nobody gets hurt.
I'll give you another roll as you just you
As it gets
take the
worse.
time.
Maybe not.
Much better.
Okay. Yeah, you take the time, you make a pull of this, you're like, okay, sorting stuff out after the first time.
That would be a 33.
Yeah, you make this thing just fine. You're like, I know what it was. I didn't break this up
I
properly.
wasn't paying
There
attention.
was this
I
shit
didn't
that-
perfectly grind the.
Yeah, I left the
metal.
shell on. Like it was
Yeah.
terrible. It was just a bad.
I left my oven on.
Yeah,
You know, this
right.
always happened.
And
My father had similar issues.
Maybe it's the house.
so
I failed outside the house though.
Yes, he has.
You all, as you sort of wait and you watch and you're making your stuff. The army has gathered themselves and they are on the march away from town.
Windows closed.
By sort of midday, they're not even within sight. They're not within your shot. Really.
Good, they're gone.
Left hours ago, and you all sort of
Wait for Chris.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well,
The saddest thing that fell in
before
that
he
pit
was-
was my bottle of absinthe.
Well, before he was making that, I said I was going home to say bye to Ma because I don't know if we're coming back and to get Modi and the rest of my stuff.
Yeah, you go and you go to the inn and as you enter. There's actually everybody's more or less cleared out. Even the regulars who kind of louse about here are kind of gone, and you see Bruga is just sort of quietly lamenting behind the bar for a moment. As you walk in, and she sort of, oh my god. She very she seems disheartened but stern now. She's like whatever orc hardness within her. It's like, hey, you know what? That's the way life is sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes your child dies in a horrible fire caused by the other child.
She just looks to you and the arrangements will be good for a couple days from now.
Alright. Sorry, maybe someone, a weirdo guy just came in and are gonna be
On the wind.
heading up.
Said my name wrong again.
They're gonna be heading up and trying to get
I know.
You got my name.
what's left of him. But if we can't, we're gonna try to figure out what we can about those bandits. We still need to sort that out. But if we can't get his remains, I'm not sure if we're going to be coming back in case they come back. We're not going to war. We're more or less going to be, I guess, fugitives.
She shakes her head and it's not the life I would have wanted for you. War's in your blood, King. Whatever war it is you must fight, whether it be against them or
a dwarven war, ain't it?
That's righteous.
Racist, all of them.
whatever.
No.
Whatever you need to do, son. You must carve your own path.
I just don't know if we'll be coming back after today, so I want to just go in for one last hug.
She gives you one big hug, a nice big squeeze.
Help!
Gerald's in the back, just scrubbing the cup.
Yeah, Gerald has been sweat. You actually, as you walk in and you have this moment,
Catboy
you as there's this big hug and you're holding your mother and she's holding you back. You hear. Hello? Can I get out now? Hello?
Can I
get out?
Have you been
Coming out of the closet.
Have you been here the whole time?
Gerald. Gloria.
Gerald. You see the back as Gerald just make up as best as he could try. Hair in a ponytail, terribly. As he walks out in like the worst barmaid, down to the ankles dress and like
ankle showing
fake like boobs under this.
You know who Gerald needs?
Fucking
that guy back at the camp.
Under this thing,
the makeup artist.
Yeah,
that would help.
Can I stop?
Can I stop?
You can never stop.
Can I stop? That's all you need.
They're gone.
Did it work?
I'm still here. They're gone.
He slumps down. He's that was such a terrible draft. This is not what I signed up for.
Oh, you're telling me. I keep getting told they killed me. That's a weird one. That's a lie. They fucking look at me.
Everyone looks at you. You look like a corpse.
Anyway, I'm gonna be gone. Don't know how long. Probably forever. But I swear, if you do anything to make me upset, I will know and I will sell you to them as faster than you could say, "Oh God, please don't." Good luck.
And you head out. There's a fond farewell from your
Oh
mother.
boy.
Orc tradition.
You come back to the house. Is the army has more or less vacated the premises.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
All right.
Go, just into Callum's room for what could be the last time, and
A bit dusty.
it's been a day.
He never went into his room.
He was in his room before we left.
That was like a week ago.
Yeah, it's a little bit dusty.
It would be a little dusty.
Guys.
And it will only grow more dusty over.
Unless mom comes in.
As you are,
And I put down one of my 2 remaining javelins.
as you are,
You
Yeah,
know what?
what the
Both.
and as you
Place.
place.
Bad with these. I got you. Just get my stuff and come on, Modi.
Golden, as you place down the javelins, there is a moment as you place them down. There's a flash and a fire,
It wasn't a dream! It wasn't a dream!
and you're taken aback for a moment. And just,
Oh God, fine!
no.
God, fine, just don't do it! Leave me, spirits!
Oh, spirit.
Thomas was a pussy.
Alright, fine, Thomas was a pussy!
Yes, you. There's a moment and a flash, but it subsides very quickly.
Oh, that was sweet. Maybe I'll keep these. Okay, I was odd and I did not want it would beat.
You
Tried to be sentimental, but okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. You escape and you leave Callan's room. A moment of apprehension as you look around. There is a feeling of familiarity and a strangeness that doesn't quite leave as you head out. But you do return to your compatriots and you gather yourselves to head out.
Yes.
And you are going back to the pit?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
The pit in the house.
First, yeah.
First to the pit. Second to the castle.
Now we have 4
Kill.
horses. 5 horses.
Yeah.
Wait, how many horses are on the wagon? 2?
There's 4.
So we have 4 horses.
Yeah, there are 4 horses.
Wait, so we have 6 horses.
So where do you get 6
Yeah, I'm
horses?
confused.
I have a horse and he's
He has a
Modi.
pony.
So you.
Remember, I got a horse from the camp.
Oh,
We have 6
yeah,
horses now.
Horse and a pony.
5 horses and a
5 horses and a pony, but still,
Yeah,
we have
you
6
guys have
horses.
You guys have a
6 animals.
contingent.
Yeah, we have a little.
We have a horse for everyone, including Bruce.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, you gather yourselves
That poor
together,
horse.
and I suppose you make your way over to the direction of the pit and the
Just put the other horse on the
and
front of the wagon.
castle.
We have our 5 horse
I'm
carriage.
not putting my things on this horse this time, by the way.
And
I'm wearing my things now.
That's a good call.
as you
Not right.
begin to make your way
The 2 short people
out
at the front.
towards the scene, there is a moment of relief as you begin to make your way. Relief and some apprehension, uncertain of what the next adventure may bring. And with that, I think we're gonna end it there, guys.
Game
Thank you very much for
over.
for joining
Game
us,
over, man.
and we hope to see you next time.
Yeah.
That.
Bye. Chris died.